Six weeks ago, 170 musicals began the biggest RE Battle Royale ever, with one small twist.
It's a race! It is a race! It's a race, people!
One by one, the combatants fell, as the votes came in faster, and the numbers climbed higher.
1,000 votes, 5,000, 6,000 votes, 15,000, 50,000 votes.
Now, 8 finalists remain in the biggest championship vote of all time. The quirky cult classic, Resident Enis.
Enis got professional sets, he got a Disney deal. The only thing he doesn't have is a Battle Royale Championship.
The underrated underdog, Wicked Cool.
This popular Show-stoppular will need a little magic to win. Does it have one last trick up its sleeve?
The deadly dark horse, Castlevania the musical.
Castlevania is full-fanged fun and a bloody good song. It ain't going down without a fight.
The tentpole titan, First Nights at Freddy's.
FNAF is a perpetual powerhouse of horrors. Freddy's already won one Battle Royale, but they say the Fazbear brand was cursed.
The feisty fan favorite, Rhythm Thief the musical.
Phantom R has a way of sneaking in and stealing victory, and this year we might just catch him red-handed.
The die-hard darling, Slay the Princess the musical.
Voters chose to save the princess once already, but will it have the heart, lungs, liver, and nerves to slay its way to victory?
The breakout behemoth, Baldi's Basics the musical.
He gets more angry each time we voted wrong! It's time for our biggest musical ever to make a big finish.
And the legend of the old guard, Ganondorf.
He's RE royalty and the Prince of Darkness. It's time for Ganondorf to claim his crown.
7 years of Random Encounters Battle Royale champions have been crowned. And now, on the eve of RE's 15th anniversary, an 8th is about to be added.
I think we're live. I had to double check though because those flags are
Oh my god.
and then the fear sets in because you know the Random Encounters Grand Prix is about to end.
Is it?
It is. But before we get to that, I also have to say happy birthday to us, to the channel, to the beard, to every video. Because without that first day of Random Encounters, none of the other musicals would exist. So I think they all sort of get to celebrate a birthday today.
And
Hi, Gwen.
it's been a really exciting week. We literally remade Random Encounters' first musical ever. I know there's a little confusion about that in the comments because it's not the first musical on the channel, but it was the first one you ever made.
Yes.
And we got to repackage the beautiful Needle Mouse the musical in a stunning new animation, all new voice acting as well. And you guys have been like really loving on it. I am enjoying everything.
Loving on it. I'm excited. It's been years in the making, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we are. The Random Encounters Battle Royale is ending again today, but it's still open and anything could happen because we have one last twist up our sleeves. Gwen, do you want to describe what the last twist is going to be?
Yes, of course I do. Some of you might have noticed that a couple minutes ago, voting was paused. And it was paused so I could reset things just a little bit because votes from now on until the end of this stream are going to count for 15 times their worth.
15 times their worth, as in like 15 years of Random Encounters?
Exactly, like 15 years of
As
Random
in we didn't get
Encounters.
enough votes to cross our massive threshold for the finale, and we're scrambling to make sure that maybe somebody
That's not
actually...
what's happening.
Oh, okay.
No,
It's to celebrate.
What we wanted to
strictly.
do was to reward you guys for being here on the live stream with us and celebrating with us, and we decided that your votes should count just a little extra. Now, we can't tell your votes from anybody else's votes, so it's just anybody that votes in the last 2 hours here, their votes are going to be 15 times. So,
Oh, baby.
we're excited to
move
see
fast.
this tally.
You know, they put in so many votes this week. They put in so many votes over the last
So
month. 6
many.
weeks of voting like crazy. And yes, you have voted more times than you've ever voted for any of our Battle Royales, even in this round right now.
I've learned so much about the limits of Google Forms. Thank
Right?
you for teaching me.
We're all learning
I
a
didn't
little.
have any idea.
But here in the final stretch, it does feel appropriate that everybody gives it their all, a little extra adrenaline shot going into the end here. I think it's going to be a big finish, and it is still up for grabs. I know it didn't... we do have a front runner. I'm not going to tell you who it is. We do have a front
It's
runner.
the yellow
It's
musical.
not who I was expecting.
It's the yellow musical.
That yellow
obviously.
musical, man. But it doesn't have it in the bag yet. I've been shocked seeing some of the numbers coming in overnight People that had a really good out of the gate maybe didn't have as much out of the end. And we have musicals that have been picking up steam.
We have.
Actually.
It's been fun watching Light Blue. Light Blue's been doing some fun things over the last couple of days.
I like cryptically referring to them as the colors.
Green had a really good first day.
Yeah.
Very excited people on that first day.
Yeah. And it's still in contention, by the way. It's
is.
not out of the running. So anybody here could feasibly pull this off. But I think there's like 3 or 4 that are really the ones. And they do have meaning to the colors. It wasn't completely random. Was I not supposed to say that yet?
You mean they can guess something based on
Maybe.
colors?
I'm sure they've tried already. I just wanted to reaffirm to them it wasn't actually completely random. There was a little thought put in there, and we believe there were enough types of logic that it could really be solved any different direction. So, okay, hopefully our audio and our video is good. I didn't think to start the stream like that because I was so excited about some of the other things going on here. But do let us know if we sound terrible, if we look terrible. I can count on YouTube to tell me anytime I do anything terrible. It's definitely there.
Do you want to tell them about the other cool things that are here just for our live stream
I
viewers?
actually do. So there's been a couple giveaways. I think that's what we're talking about,
That
right?
is what we're
That's what we're talking about. There's been a couple giveaways. I think some of you have already seen a form and submitted yourselves for some Random Encounters giveaways. But we have a couple secret surprises that we also wanted to make possible during today's live stream. So the first one, thanks to our partners at Nerdvana Sensations, we want to share the scent of the beard with you. So we're going to be giving away 15 Oud de Beard candles to some lucky American Random Encounters fans. Because shipping glass and wax and scented, it's a process. And using it within our postal system, fine. Trying to get it overseas to people is a recipe for disaster. So this one's going to be restricted to Americans. If you're international and you want to buy those candles, you might be able to do that on their website. I think they have a list of where they ship to.
Yes.
But for now, we just want to spread the smell of the beard a little. Can you tell I'm wearing some of it today?
Ooh, you smell good.
Yeah, it was the right day to do it. You're just saying that because we're working with them. No, I actually do like putting on. There's a weird amount of like sick confidence I get in the mornings putting on my little beard scent and be like, I smell like the beard today. It's stupid, but I actually enjoy it. There's a reason we went with this scent.
It smells really good. Like I'm very excited for anyone that has one can corroborate. It smells really good. But like we got to pick. They sent us like options. We got to pick our favorite beard scent. It was so nice. Like they have a great team over there.
Yeah. And before you accuse us of just selling out, we're doing that for free. Like, we're not collecting money from this. This is because we thought it was awesome having the beard get a smell, okay? So 4D chess going on here, but yeah, this is not making us money to plug them. We just think it's cool that you can smell like the beard.
All right, so that's how we're taking care of our USA
But-
encounters.
But we have some fans, some encounters from abroad who are not part of the United States of America. And we want you guys to be able to get something too. And I think that they're eligible for some of the other giveaways. They've been already going on.
Yes.
Okay, good. So, for example, we have trading card packs that we are still, we did it, I think, last year, maybe the year before even?
This is our 3rd year of doing them.
Third
I
year.
really like them. They're just fun.
Okay, well, the trading cards we kind of went overboard. There are more and more trading cards every month. And so we're trying to send them out to more people. Usually they just go to Patreon encounters. People support us on Patreon, but every year on our birthday we get excited and we try to share the love out to people that aren't on Patreon too, because community is more than just the people supporting you financially.
I'm very excited about this year's pack because we've kind of done themed-ish. I'm not sure if anyone's ever noticed them before, but the theme this year is going to be winners of the Battle Royale.
Hey, we got a couple on the wall behind us actually, and too many to actually hang on this wall right now.
Yeah, so I don't actually know what the final cards filling out the packs will be because I don't know what's going to win this year.
Whatever this question mark becomes, that's going to add some cards into your pack, I guess.
But for international people,
yes,
we are giving away to 15 lovely international encounters beard bucks.
Beard bucks.
Beard bucks are something we literally just dreamed of this week, but they are going to be beard bucks that you can spend on our merch store to get yourself something fun. So if you are missing out on that candle, then the beard bucks hopefully will soothe all of that.
We'll put it with a nice letter when we mail it out to you, because you know what they don't care about internationally with postage? Shipping paper products. So we can send you a letter if you're one of those winners internationally, along with some beard bucks, and hopefully you can go find yourself something kind of cool on the Random Encounters merch store.
I did put the links to both of those giveaways in the chat a couple minutes ago because I had to do it as 2 different links. I couldn't really pin them, but I will post them again throughout the live. So if you missed it somehow, it will come up again, or you can scroll back up right now. We got a couple of questions about the Battle Royale.
I just wanted a quick circle back around. There's one more giveaway going on, I think, still, which are posters.
Yes.
We haven't addressed posters. And they look like that. The bendy one on the wall is last year's Battle Royale winner. That is also up for grabs. Every year we give away some Battle Royale posters of the latest champion. This year it's Bendy. Bendy in the Ink musical starring Matt Pat. So
it will not come with a frame, but it will come signed.
You gotta get your own frame. But the posters are easy enough to send around. We love sharing those with you guys. So hopefully you're participating in as many giveaways as you feel like doing. Hopefully you win some of them. That'd be even cooler.
So the 2 questions I want to address real quick.
Yes, ma'am.
Battle Royale. Yes, it is still open. It is open right now. You may go vote. If you missed it earlier, your votes now count for 15 votes every time you vote.
15 votes. But only for the next couple hours.
It will close by the end of this stream. We will announce the winner by the end of this stream.
Even if nobody crosses, we're going to announce the winner. But there's a serious chance more than one musical could cross. So.
Could be. I'm watching votes come in right now.
I was going to say they're all worth more.
2,
now's the time.
am I going to be updating the stats that I've been updating all week during this stream? No.
No, we're playing
Only
games and stuff
I
with
know
you guys. I don't want to watch her do Photoshop on the live stream. That's terrible. We're going to hang out with you guys instead. So we're going to find out kind of at the same time as you, but we'll keep an eye.
I mean, AJ can look at this pie chart with me.
Yeah. Maybe we could
that's a pie
know
chart.
when it closes, actually.
We might. The pie chart stops showing up when you guys vote too much. So.
Okay. Well, you'll probably vote too much by the end of this, but okay. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let me just give you a brief what's happening today. We already showed you the trailer for the Battle Royale. It's still open and you're still voting. We've talked about the giveaways. Those links are going to be active throughout, so please go take advantage of those. We want to send you guys cool stuff. We also have 3 games, one involving cake, an announcement to make, maybe 2, maybe 3, because we're also going to announce the winner of the Battle Royale, and we have a little Q&A planned just to be able to kill a little extra time with you guys, because we don't get to see you that often, except in the pre-recorded musicals. It's really hard to have a conversation through those. So yeah, that's it. That's the game. You ready to get started? We're gonna start our first game together.
Yes, I suppose I should get my phone so that
All right.
I can play.
Yeah, we both have to use our phones today because our games are a little phone intensive today.
But the first one is very play-alongable for you guys, and
I think
I'm
most of these
pretty
are.
excited about it. So I'm going to be trying to watch the chat and
Okay.
do this. Do you want to explain the game, or do you want me to?
I will explain the game, unless you want to explain the next. If you don't want to explain our second game, then
I explain away.
I'm explaining away. Okay. Have you guys played I Spy? You know, you're standing in a room, you say, I spy something purple. It's Gwen's dress. I did it. I win. We're going to play I Spy, but with every musical that we've ever made.
Oh my gosh.
And our goal in setting this up was to secretly find things that we do not believe appear in another musical. Now, the rule is it has to be a proper item held in a hand. Someone has to have held it physically.
It can't have been held in a mouth?
Sure. Well, I'll judge you. I'll judge you, but... so some of these objects we'll probably discover were held multiple times by multiple characters in multiple musicals. That will be a little frustrating. We're going to just do our best with it. Call us out if you know that we screwed up and we misled you, okay? I think what we said is you get a point for every musical you can name where that happened, where somebody held that item.
Yes.
But you get 3 points for...
guessing the
I'm not going
correct
to keep score, let's be real. I'm not going to keep score. But the goal is to try to stump the other person or make sure that if they figure it out, they only get 1 point because it was the only time it appeared, right? Let's do a sample round, shall we?
A sample round?
Let's do a sample round, shall we?
All right.
Do you want me to start the sample round?
Go ahead.
Okay. I spy on Random Encounters a violin
A violin
that is held.
that is held.
Yes, it doesn't count if it's not held.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that the girl in Rhythm Thief holds a violin.
You are so right. That is exactly what I wrote down. I don't know if it's happening in other musicals, but I know we don't actually own a violin. So I'm under the impression that might be the only violin someone holds on Random Encounters.
I think that might be true.
But
Chat,
correct us. Yeah,
double check
correct
me.
us, chat. If you could think of a time somebody held a violin other than in Rhythm Thief the musical,
Oh.
which is one of the Battle Royale champions or finalists.
I love that the
Maybe
very
champion.
first person to say it even knew the girl's name. Marie's violin. from
Thank
Rhythm
you. I was
Thief.
trying to remember her name. I was like, oh, I lost my friend Marie. I was like, that's not
we
the
got a
person.
bunch of people that guessed Rhythm Thief.
Okay.
Somebody, somebody we know says that Medic held a bone saw violin. Does that count?
It's close. It's close. If I had described it as a bone saw violin, maybe, but okay, we know how to play now.
I think we do know how
Right.
to play. So does
Okay.
that mean I should
Yeah.
try to stump you?
Sure. What did we say? Did we say that we were doing 7 each, or do we? Yeah, I think that's what we said.
I hope so, because that's
Yeah.
what I've got.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna, and if I'll have extras to, if
Just
we
in
pick the
case
same
we
thing.
overlap.
Yeah, if we pick the same
Oh,
thing,
man.
I'll try a different one.
Okay, so I believe this only happens in one musical, but I spy with my little eye a Charmander plushie.
Charmander plushie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A Charmander plushie. It's not as fun being on the receiving end. Shoot.
I feel like you did a really easy one for that like trial round.
I guess I did. A Charmander plushie. When did we...
Aha! I
Oh,
have
somebody
seen
already got it?
multiple of the correct answers. I've seen some with question marks. I don't know if those are true.
Oh,
But definitely a bunch of there's one being repeated that you are absolutely correct about.
there's definitely one in A Hat in Time.
Yep.
Okay, good. All right, I'm pretty sure that's one of their like little, this is gonna be so awesome scenes.
Exactly.
Okay.
I was holding a Charmander and Katie was holding a Pikachu, and I was
Okay.
like, if I say Pikachu, I'm pretty sure that shows up in multiple musicals, but I think Charmander is only in A Hat in Time.
Yeah, I really was struggling there for a second.
So people were guessing a bunch of the Pokemon songs, and
Right.
I went back and watched a bunch of them. Like people have guessed the Eevee song and Blasting Off Again. I watched both of those. I didn't see it held. I don't think I even saw any in the background. So I
Yeah.
think it's just A Hat in Time. But
Yeah.
that is a point for you if we were to keep track of points.
Oh, I think we should keep points. Now that I've got one. All right, I'm gonna keep points here. AJ. 1.
You know, I thought that was a really good one, but like if everybody in the chat got that so fast.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm being corrected. Katie holds the Charmander. I hold the Pikachu. I'm sorry.
Okay, here's our next one. You ready?
Yes.
Stethoscope.
It has to be in hands?
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Has to be handled.
Because I was like, I know I wear one in Ravenbrooks,
Oh,
but
I know.
oh no.
I know.
Okay, I'm thinking I should give the chat another second because I think I know the answer.
You don't want to just blurt it out and ruin the game for them. You're not gonna ruin anything.
I'm
They're
trying.
getting it
I'm
too.
trying to remember if there's another one and whether I can get extra points on this one. But I'm not. Nothing's coming to mind. I'm pretty sure that you're currently talking about Medic in red holds a stethoscope and puts it on Demo Man's tongue.
Soldier's tongue.
Soldier's tongue.
Yeah, he
I'm
puts it on
getting
the
more-
eyeball for demo, or the lack thereof. Good job. All right.
And the chat is also shouting red. I was
Good.
trying not to look, but I'm seeing a lot of red. A lot of guesses of Medic too. I don't remember if he held it in Medic though. I feel like I don't remember him having a stethoscope in Medic.
I don't remember him having one, but I'll be honest, I didn't go back and I didn't look. I just didn't remember doing it. I don't even remember owning a stethoscope at that point.
We've come up in the world. We own a stethoscope now.
Right? Thank you, Patreon. We own a stethoscope for musicals. Yeah, but I could be wrong, you know? I knew that we had it for Ravenbrooks, but it was basically just hanging around a neck. Nobody actually had to check anybody with it. I was like, the next closest was like Dr. Mario in the Mario Brothers song. But I'm like, he's holding a pill. So I don't think in that one either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay, it's your turn.
All right.
I didn't take one of yours, right?
No.
Okay, good.
How about a camera tripod?
This is on mine too.
This is on yours too?
I'll wait a second because I want to give them a chance too.
Oh no, I was so proud of this one.
If I got it this fast, I think you guys are gonna get this that fast too.
I was really excited because I was like, how often do we hold a
Right?
camera tripod?
And I was
right?
actually kind of surprised. I was like, this has to come up in a bunch of musicals, right? But I couldn't think of any others. So, all right. The one that I came up with, we'll see if it's a different one. I'll be embarrassed if it is Phasmophobia, the musical.
That's what I had too.
Okay, yeah, because you go like a gun at the beginning. And then we have you actually set up the camera later on. So that's how I kind of remembered. That's right. There is a tripod in that.
Yeah, the whole chat has Phasmophobia as well.
Okay, I'm gonna take that off my list.
Which is great because I feel like at least like once a month I'm in the comments of Phasmophobia correcting someone who's like, what happened to the gun that she had at the very beginning? Like, it wasn't a gun. She was just being weird with a camera tripod.
She's allowed. It's fine. Okay, I've got a hard one, I think. I think this one's difficult. But we'll see.
Okay.
A time where someone in their hand has a broken lever.
A broken lever.
That's right. I feel like a jerk for a couple of these.
Okay, my first thought was Dandy's World, but I don't think that's true because I think you would not call. I know Yada like pulls off the red handle, and I don't think you'd call that a lever.
I didn't remember if she actually pulled it off in the.
I'm not sure if that shot ended up in the musical now that I'm thinking of it. I know I did it on the green screen.
I was like, I feel like I did that as Cosmo as well.
Oh.
But now I'm like, I'm not even sure if you're putting my memories onto your character.
Oh my goodness, that could be
That's kind
happening.
of wild. But Dandy's World is the kind of video I would expect it to happen if it was going to happen. So
I'm thinking that as long as we... Oh, is that a lever? Okay, my next thing was going to be Bendy, because he pulls the switch off the wall, but now I'm like, would you call that a lever? Or is that a switch? Is it Bendy?
I would call that a lever. Ah! I would call that a lever, actually. Good job. I said that was a hard one, but you did not struggle that much.
The chat also did not. The chat was very...
It wasn't a hard one after all. I'm lying to myself.
And they're agreeing with me that the Dandy's World one is a valve, not a lever. Okay.
I would have been like, yeah, there's so many things, a wheel, a gear, like something, but...
A couple of people guessing 60 seconds, though. I can't remember if there was a lever in 60 seconds. I don't think there was.
Somebody,
ripped off the wall?
It doesn't have to be off a wall, I suppose, but yeah, where are they going to get the...
I don't think
I can't think of a situation where somebody had a lever. All right, well, if I'm mistaken, you guys get an extra point.
All right.
I thought that was a good one myself.
So I'm going to... No, I'm going to say that for later. Okay, my next one, which I think is hilarious because I'm not sure AJ knows the difference between this item and another item.
Okay.
A cucumber.
A
real one.
I was kind of hoping that I should delay, give everybody time and not...
Do you have this on your list too?
No.
Okay.
And I guess I didn't think about the fact that how many times have I seen someone on Random Encounters holding a cucumber? Probably almost never, actually, now that I'm talking about it. But there's still a moment that's, I feel like, standing out. But I hope I'm not mistaken.
I would like to correct some people in the chat. You are currently thinking of a pickle. I did not say pickle. I said cucumber.
Very important difference.
So Friday the 13th is the incorrect answer, even though that is a very fun pickle.
Enis also holds a pickle.
Ah.
By the way.
Wow.
But the musical I was thinking of is Goose on Holiday.
Yep.
I'm in your hedge. Got any veg? Or
yep,
seem a little on edge? Yeah. But I didn't honestly remember the scene going, was that a cucumber or was it just... But green sounded right.
It was, indeed. Cucumbers.
Nice. Okay.
And now that I have directed people off of Friday the 13th, I'm getting a ton of Goose on Holiday. Excellently done.
There we go.
What is the difference between a pickle and a cucumber? Salt and vinegar. That's the difference.
It's a pickled cucumber. That's a fair point, though. In its soul.
Someone says one has pimples and the other doesn't.
It needs some acne treatments.
Oh, no.
Poor pickle.
Poor pickle.
All right, I've got our next one. I hope this is accurate, but I fully anticipate somebody might correct me if this shows up in more. Gumballs.
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 held.
Yes.
Okay, I know there were gumballs on the counter for Raven Brooks, but I don't remember anyone taking them out.
I also don't remember anybody taking them out.
That's good. I just I remember going to get them. That is the
right. That scene had so many fun like candies and stuff in it, and then it was just tantalizing seeing it there. We couldn't take it because it would ruin continuity until we were done filming, and that was all kind of stale. Sad.
Does Cosmo eat gumballs in Dandy's World?
I don't remember.
Everything was in a wrapper, so I feel like no. I feel like no.
I would lean toward no, but
Bless you.
Ooh, you guys could see that one coming a mile away, right? It was just working its way up.
Gumballs.
Yeah, gumballs in a hand.
In a hand.
Or a glove.
Or a glove.
Or whatever you hold things with.
It's so...
Your mouth, apparently.
It's terrible. But I was like, as soon as you said a glove, I'm just picturing Eggman from our last animation holding a gumball, and I don't know why. He did not hold a gumball.
I don't think he did.
Gumballs.
Yo, I'm gonna feel real dumb if I was mistaken about this, because I'll admit I didn't go look this one up either.
Wait, did you check the musical you think it's in?
I did it from memory, so I hope I'm not cheating.
Oh my god!
But I have a very distinct memory of this, and I'm pretty sure it's in the cut. So
okay,
I guess I'll just feel stupid.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Does Professor Layton have gumballs?
That's the one I think he does. That's the one that I was thinking of. Because, yeah, he listens to the crank, and then a bunch of gumballs fall, and he and Luke are trying to catch them all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume that they got one of them in their hand at some point.
Yes.
I'm going to give you a point, and I'll feel silly. But I feel less silly already that that's what you can do.
Somebody's also saying Kindergarten 2 with a lot of enthusiasm. Do we have gumballs in Kindergarten 2?
Somebody picks up the gum and throws it. It's chewed gum.
Oh, okay. I can. Maybe that's a gumball. Maybe.
You get half a point. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I don't remember whether or not you see a full gumball in Kindergarten 2, though.
Okay.
Man, tit for tat here. Tit for tat.
I might get yelled at for this being too specific. I'm not sure.
I love specific things. They're my favorite kind of things.
So, I spy with my little eye a Chips Ahoy cereal box.
I've changed my mind. I don't like specific. A Chips Ahoy cereal box.
Correct.
Are you sure it was Chips Ahoy?
I am very sure. I watched it.
Oh. Because I don't even remember what that looks like. I'm like, when did Chips Ahoy get a cereal?
It's blue with like a white stripe down the side and the Chips Ahoy logo right on the front. And I was like, we were not sponsored.
All right, so it's better to be quick and wrong than to sit here debating, deliberating forever.
I haven't seen the right answer in the chat yet.
But people are answering.
They are answering. I want to remind people it has to be held in someone's hands. It can't be on a shelf. So some of these answers are like it's on the shelf behind something, and I'm like, it has to be in someone's hands. This was definitively in someone's hands.
This sounds like
Aha! I have seen 2 of the correct answer.
one of the dingles at the end of Death
Oh no! Yes, it is one of the.
All right. Because I don't remember which dingle it is, but he's definitely watching a horror movie with a box of cereal.
Yep, and it was Chips Ahoy cereal.
That's where I was going toward. Is it in the background on like the child on like the shelf?
I think it might have been because I feel like those were similarly filmed around. I don't remember.
They're not though. It's just like, how long did we have the Chips Ahoy cereal?
I do not know.
Because Death of a Sim came out in like July that year, and like the child came out at Christmas. But maybe we had multiple boxes of the Chips Ahoy.
It's a prop. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yes, Death of a Sim.
All right. Cool. I get a point again. And it's your turn to try to guess mine.
Yes.
I'll feel really bad if I take one of yours, though.
Well, if you do, I will love you anyway.
Okay. Let's take one from lower in the list. A McDonald's coffee.
Huh?
Yes.
I thought you were trying to be tricky and throw me back to Death of Sin because she eats a McDonald's hamburger in that.
She does.
I did
Maybe she
not.
had a coffee with
I
it.
did not see a coffee coming.
No, but yeah, this is-
McDonald's coffee.
Yes.
Is it one-winged office?
I thought you were gonna take at least longer. Let's give you a point, I guess.
I was just like, I'm pretty sure there's like a close-up of a coffee cup in there, and I
There
didn't
is,
remember it was
yeah.
McDonald's.
I did go back and
but, like,
watch that, and I was shocked. We gave it a lot of attention, actually. It was like super sponsored looking. Of like, let's get the logo, and let's get him drinking it. And let's have him like on his way to work. I was like, man.
Oh my gosh, if I had checked the chat, it is all one-winged office.
Everybody knew
Just
that one.
completely one-winged office.
Well, that's good. I'm glad people.
Oh, except
like,
for
remember that.
someone who's like FNAF Supercut. Do we have a McDonald's coffee in the FNAF Supercut?
The closest I can come up with is if Nate Wants to Battle had like a cup at the end of the musical while he's on the bench, but he was sitting with a newspaper and obviously he was on the phone. So I'm a little like, I don't
think so.
see him
Unless he had a third hand.
Oh, wait. The next closest, I was like, somebody walks by in the. No, I still don't think so.
I don't think so.
I was like, Foxy walks by with like a newspaper in their like game studio too, but I'm just not seeing it.
They're telling me they think it's Purple Guy between nights 3 and 4. No, he had the blue and white sippy cup, the straw cup.
Did he? I was
Pretty
like,
sure.
I don't actually remember. So.
Pretty sure.
Between nights 3 and 4. It's been a hot minute. That was like a decade ago. But One Winged Office actually was even older, so that's no. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to say for these next 3, I'm like 95% sure they show up in more than one musical,
Oh, more points to be
but I
had.
don't think they show up in a lot. So I'm going to go with a lighter.
That isn't so many.
What do you mean that's in so many?
That's in a lot of them.
Well, then get your points. Go on. Name me how many things have a lighter. What are you talking about?
I know at least 2 off the top of
2?
my head. I'm trying to remember how many other times I've seen it. 3. It's got to be more than that. I don't think I don't think I'm scratching the surface
I went looking and was
Really?
like, yeah. So
Okay,
go
well-
ahead. Tell me your 3.
All right, so My Own Little Nightmare
That was the one I went for.
is the last one I actually came up with. Phasmophobia has a lighter.
That was the other one that I was like, I'm pretty sure he's got one at the end.
Yeah. Arkham Opera, the lighter plays a quite
Shoot.
significant part.
Sure does.
And I don't even think that's all of them. I think there are more lighters than that.
Well, you named Little Nightmares first, and that was the correct answer. So
You're right. So I get that 1 point.
we discussed this earlier. He only gets points up until he names the correct
That's
one.
right. So yeah, congratulations. You managed to keep me to 1 point, even though that's on a bunch of them.
I feel mean though now. I feel like I should let you have all 3.
No, it's fun. That's the way the game is played, right?
Oh,
have I missed
chat,
some?
Chat says Mr. Hops.
Yes, thank you. Yep.
Chat says Kindergarten 3. and
Yeah,
Nurse Rates
this
is-
is like my
yeah.
14th lighter.
They're also saying Kindergarten 2. I think they light the.
That's the penny is that one.
Okay.
I don't remember. I assume that does he
Kindergarten
hold
3,
it?
the nurse holds. So it's in 2 and 3, because the nurse lights her cigarette. I think.
Oh
no, she walks up with it already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, either way, it's kind of in a lot of Random Encounters musicals. Lighters are just cool and dramatic.
They are cool and dramatic.
They're cool and dramatic.
All right.
Okay.
I told you that it goes downhill from here.
Yeah. All right, Gwen,
Yes.
your spying.
I'm spying.
Your spying item is a pooper scooper. Can you think of a musical where a character holds a pooper scooper? I just like to say pooper scooper a lot.
Feel like
Yeah.
I came up with one really quickly, although now I am second guessing whether or not it was held. But isn't that one of the arm attachment in Arms?
It is one of the arm attachments in Arms. But because they were less like hands holding it, I wasn't sure if you would get it or if it'd be dismissed.
Ah.
Obviously, you took it as, is that like the whole arm? It was like stuck into, I feel like the pool
Yeah,
noodles
and I
or
do feel
something,
like
so-
I remember you having to grip it.
Yeah,
So,
it was
yeah.
complicated. But.
Okay.
All right, we're still tied. Nice job.
You should have more points.
No,
than me.
this is how the game is played. We're playing correctly.
Oh, I'm about to
All
play
right.
less correctly.
Let's hear it then.
No, I'm embarrassed.
Why?
Because you're going to be like, this isn't 800 musicals.
Oh, sorry.
A feather duster?
Not as many as I like. The one I definitely was thinking about was Dandy's World.
Uh-huh. But that's not the one that I...
That's not the one that you were
So
thinking.
you get 1 point for that.
Okay. More feather dusting.
More feather dusting.
I keep coming back to Dandy's World, just different times. I'm like, no.
There was a lot of feather dusting in Dandy's World.
Feather dusters. See, this one I'm struggling with. compared
Somebody
to
got the one I'm thinking of.
feather duster. Huh. It's not as simple. And it's not Dandy's World.
It's not Dandy's World.
How did you not think of Dandy, or were you just didn't care? You were just like, eh.
I was like, that's one other. And
Okay.
I was like looking around, being like, I think there's a couple more, but I don't think that you're gonna get.
Okay.
I don't think you're gonna get the one that I picked.
Well,
like,
I'm gonna be a big cheater. Then I'm gonna say, here we come a scaroling as well.
take your next point, but that's still not the one I'm thinking of.
Feather duster that Tisha doesn't use.
Correct.
That's funny. Why do I not remember other musicals with a feather duster?
Must not have been a very important prop.
Well, I guess I give up. I got my 2 points, so
You don't want to go for
I think I did a pretty good job.
All right, well, the chat did get it quite a bit ago.
Okay.
60 seconds. When you pick up
Oh,
Dolores.
yeah, Dolores does have that's a good one, actually. I understand why you wanted to use it. Okay, so you get like 3 points because I didn't get that.
I get points for you not getting it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I gave up and you got 3 points. Nice job.
Well, then you should have 3 points for the other one where you got multiple.
I don't think so. I got points for each one.
Okay.
Enough arguing.
Enough arguing.
Okay. I'm going to give you a massively difficult one, okay?
Okay.
Just as retaliation since I'm losing now.
So, by my count, I only have one left. And so we have done 7 back and forth. So this is just in case it changes what you want to do if you know it's your last or second to last one. Because I think I went first.
Oh, I was trying to save ones that were...
Well, we can just go through everything you have on the list.
Maybe we'll do that just for them. It was just for fun.
For funsies, sure.
Yeah, so I'm still going to give you the hard one.
All right, go for it.
This is a prop somebody's handled.
Handled.
Held. They had it in the hands, okay? I spy an octopus.
Well, not a live one. Because we've never held a live octopus on screen. Oh my gosh.
Have we not?
What?
Have we not?
No. When would we have held a live octopus?
Chat, do you know a time a live octopus was held on Random Encounters? I told you it's a hard one. It is a musical.
Okay, wait. Did we film this shot? Or is it like a stock shot?
We
didn't film this shot. It didn't do the jump scare, isn't it?
no.
Oh!
But maybe it is, and I just didn't know. Always possible. I'd have to go back and watch do the jump scare and be like, was there an octopus being held by
I
somebody?
mean, I didn't have like a specific shot I was
No,
thinking of. I was just
no.
like, that would be where we put
All
something
right.
really bizarre.
If somebody knows about an octopus getting held in do the jump scare, do let us know.
I can't literally tell if you're distracting me with the idea that it's a real life octopus or if like I'm just like really cannot. All right, I give up. Yay! What is it?
The answer to this one, in case the chat hasn't gotten it yet, which they might have, is Cuphead the Musical. Captain Brinybeard has an octopus that he shoots Cuphead with. It's literally out of the game, but it's really difficult because he doesn't have it the whole time.
I don't want to call that cheating, but
I think that's fair. It's an animated character in a musical who's voiced and he held an octopus, and he was in a shot holding the octopus. I even looked it up online to make sure it wasn't a squid. It was an octopus. I had to research that.
The chat got it, so I guess he can't
Okay.
be cheating because they understood.
Okay.
So,
but
I was not thinking that direction at all.
I do feel kind of bad, but also I think I just used the game to my advantage.
You did, I feel like, give me all of the hints that we didn't film it. So I could have jumped to an animation, and instead I jumped to stock footage. So
You did. Yeah, I noticed that. You went that direction instead.
All right, that's my bad.
That's okay. You had one more?
I do, but I know for a fact it is in multiple musicals. I just want to know if you remember it's in the one that I
so
found.
it's probably not on one of mine then.
A Derpy Hooves doll.
Ah, okay.
Like little plastic figure.
Yeah, I was trying to... I feel like I only remember it in one. Being held.
Being held.
And I'll be sad if I'm mistaken
All
about
right.
which one. So... But it's better just to say that one and then work on the next one. Okay, the one I remember being held in is Stranger Things Have Happened, a Sally Face song.
I did not think you were going to get that.
Oh, I
But
did get
yes,
it. Okay.
Yes,
Good.
that is the one I meant.
Is there one that you can think of?
I
that's-
feel like there's one of it like played with on a table in one of the Brony songs.
Okay, so Justice has, I think, 2 little ponies playing with them, but I don't remember if either of them is a derpy.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like one's a Fluttershy and one I don't remember.
Yeah. There's people saying it was on like Frambo's nightstand, which I know it was, but it wasn't held.
Right.
I
was gonna say, it's
I
gonna
think
pop
it's
a
in the
lot.
background of Misfortune, which I'm seeing that, and I think it might have been on Kindergarten. I'm not sure about that one, but the only place I remember it being held was potentially that Brony song, and definitely Stranger Things Have Happened.
And that
But
April Fool's joke with Ganondorf writing in on it going, "Howdy dudes!" That was a thing too.
That was a thing. I forgot about that one.
But that's not a musical, so it's fine. Yeah, I don't remember it being held really. I just remember it in the background a lot. But I definitely remember David King.
I thought it was
with
so
it.
like out of place in Stranger Things Have Happened.
But
so
it's
I
based
was
on the
like,
game, because in the game it's implied that one of the people's apartments you go to, they're a brony basically, and they have a My Little Pony on the shelf.
See,
they
I
called
don't
it
think
something else.
I don't think
but-
I knew that. So it was always just been like a really random thing in my head.
No, yeah,
that
it's a
makes so
game
much more
reference.
sense why you got it so fast. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well.
So I started. So you get one more that's in game, and then we can go through the rest.
Okay. So you can't catch me now. Well, you could if I'm mistaken. A bunch of these show up at once. So which am I going to give you? I'm going to make this the last one. Held in a hand by a character.
Yes.
I Spy goggles.
Okay, so I know, I'm sure this is the one you're thinking of. I know there were goggles held in a hand in Sonic the Movie musical trailer.
That's the one I was thinking of. Can you think of them in anything else?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
like
I
they
feel
get
like they're-
worn a lot,
Yeah,
but I don't feel
how
like
often
they
does
get
somebody
held.
have them? Yeah, even down to like I was like, doesn't Wario put them on at some point? Doesn't Eggman like?
I don't think so.
I'm like, yeah, nobody
They're
tends
just
to.
usually on.
Like FNAF, like First Nights at Freddy's was the next closest, because I was like, some of those like Circus Baby Party Works employees, I feel like had goggles, but again, I can't think of them putting them on or taking them off. They're just on. So yeah, but maybe the chat can think of another time. I just thought it was fitting to make sure that a Sonic answer got put in here.
Neff just checked the Brony Song Forest, and neither of those pony figurines were derpy.
Thank you, Neff. Appreciate that. I just was like, they were pretty small, and the Derpy Hooves one that like we've used is a yeah, it's from Comic-Con. It's actually kind of like blah. So.
All right, now I need to know, what else did you have on your list?
Lightsaber.
A lightsaber.
I spy a lightsaber. It might be more than one, but I could only come up with once.
You know, we messed around with one on the second Mr. Hop shoot, because I know I have photos of the Mr. Stripes with a lightsaber. But I don't think that was in the musical.
Was that the one that actually lights up that's like a floor lamp?
No, it was one of Nate's that he got at Disneyland.
Oh. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember that. why would that be in that
so
one?
is this the obvious one? Is it Power of Pong?
No. I don't believe anybody holds a lightsaber.
I didn't
in Power
remember
Pong.
anyone holding one either. I thought
Yeah.
that was a little too high budget for Power of
Chat,
Pong.
what do we got? Have we? Oh.
There's a lot of power pong
Power
happening
pong,
there.
but I do not think either my character or Peter's holds a lightsaber. We have little lightsaber like pong paddles, I feel like.
We're also getting some emergency meeting guesses.
That's the one.
There's a lightsaber in emergency meeting?
So when it's just pink, tan, and red left, and we all grab weapons.
Yeah.
I've got the chain. Kevin has, I don't remember.
Is that
the
fire
fire
extinguisher?
extinguisher, I think.
Yeah.
And Katie grabs a lightsaber. And it's not fully extended, which I thought was tricky. It's just the hilt.
Oh.
Because I didn't want to do a special effect. But yeah, it is literally like a replica of, I want to say, Luke's lightsaber.
All right. People in the chat got that.
That was also made by the prop master from Prop Master's Handbook.
Very
Thanks,
nice.
Scott.
They are also noting a bunch of bloopers where we're messing around with lightsabers. So apparently,
okay.
we've had a good time with lightsabers.
But not on camera during a musical that makes the edit, apparently. I thought about putting a marshmallow wand in here.
A marshmallow wand?
A marshmallow wand. Or is it considered marshmallow rope? Either way, it's from One Winged Office, and I like the coffee cup one better, which you figured out so fast. But I wanted to give my boy Casey a shout out because that Moogle boss eating the marshmallow
It's
sticks
pretty cute,
is always funny. I was like, I'm pretty sure those only have been held in that one time by that one character. A vinyl record.
Oh, I feel silly because
Held.
I feel like this is the second Mr. Hot because I know we broke one on the set of the second Mr. Hot.
It was the last time we held a vinyl record, I think. That's how you know it was held, though, is because it got chucked out of somebody's hand and smashed.
I always felt bad about that.
No, that was fun. It made the shot look good.
It did make the shot
Kayla
look good.
committed, man.
Yeah.
So, I don't remember if anybody ever holds another vinyl record. It feels like the kind of prop that somebody would hold, but I couldn't think of one. So,
Yeah, I can't think of one either.
how about a tree?
Holds a tree?
Holds a tree.
Holds a tree.
Can you find a time somebody held a tree?
Is the tree still connected to the ground?
No, because they're holding it. I can see where you go with, like, for example, Singachu. He grabs a tree and like lifts his legs up.
I was thinking of two, where like the big hunter guy like peeks around a tree.
Yeah,
I was
no,
thinking of, like
you gotta hold the tree, not the tree holds
the
you.
whole tree.
Yeah, in Soviet Russia, a tree holds you. Yeah, any musical you can think of where somebody holds a tree? Perhaps this one's gonna be controversial. Guess we'll find out.
Is it actually broccoli?
No, it's not broccoli. It's a tree. It's a tree. You know.
A
Trees.
tree.
Trees.
Yeah, that musical where someone holds a tree. That's how I will describe this musical for the rest of my life once I figure out
The
what it is.
musical
Where someone
where
holds a tree.
Somebody holds a tree.
Okay, I don't think it's correct. Because I feel like I just watched this. I was going to go with Death of a Sim because there's the tree with the not gummy bears.
Oh, the jelly bean bush.
Yes.
That's not it. No.
All right. Let's see. The chat is offering.
They've gotta have it.
Watch out.
Oh, there are two musicals where someone holds a tree.
Okay.
How did we end up with two musicals?
Chat is also offering Caper of the Bells. Does the villager pick up a tree at any point? I don't think so.
I didn't think so either, but that would be insane if there were three. It's already insane that it's already weird that it's happened twice.
All right, I'm also seeing Man from the Window.
That's the one that I was writing down. Mama Bunny totally picks up a tree and beats the man from the window with it.
That musical where someone holds a tree.
Forever known as that. Wow.
Oh, my
I cannot
gosh.
believe that it's happened more than once. I thought that was already a dumb thing to put down. Like, how on earth has that ever happened? To be like, that's happened more than once on Random Encounters.
That's so great.
Badge of honor, I think. We make the musicals where people hold
Hold
trees.
trees.
Yeah. How about, I've got two left.
Two more. Okay.
Yeah. A greeting card.
A greeting card.
A greeting card. Again, it's got to be held. I don't know how often that's happened.
I know. My first thought was we had a bunch of greeting cards on the wall in one of the grannies,
Right.
but I don't think anyone held them. No.
Not to my knowledge.
I love the thinky noises that I've been making this entire segment. I'm just all the squeaky held them. We have Papers, Please?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
What's a greeting card, chat? A greeting card is a card for a holiday or a birthday or anything like that that you would send to a friend. So it's a card.
Misfortune gave me pause. I'm like, is there...
I don't remember there being
I feel like there's a note inside the box of happiness.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call that a greeting card.
And I also, a business card is not a greeting card, so the Smash Brotherhood cards. Ouch, that hurts. That hurt. Why did you use your claws to show that?
Come here, buddy.
Oh.
I'm seeing
That was
Amanda.
unpleasant.
I'm seeing Castlevania, Salute the Sun, Mega Man. None of those count as greeting cards, I don't think.
No. I'm actually, that's blowing my mind.
Tattletale.
But you're on the right track now.
Oh, don't step on the
I
computer.
can see the skin like dangling off my knee.
Oh, do you need to go take care of that?
It's a tiny amount. If it starts bleeding, I'll do something about it.
Okay. Can you settle?
I also just got this glob of hair. Can you guys see this glob of hair from the cat? Happy birthday to me from the cat. Thank you, cat. That's
Caper of the
wonderful.
Bells, Hyrule Warrior's Heart.
Okay, I'm
Ganondorf.
just gonna blow
Yeah,
the
what
lid
do we
open
got?
on this one. Amanda the Adventurer of the Musical.
Okay, someone did guess that earlier.
Okay, good
I
for
skipped
you.
over it because I was like, I don't remember there being one. Oh, my.
In the post
oh, my
office
man.
during the bridge section.
You're right.
Yeah, Amanda totally gets out a greeting card, and I don't even remember if we ever see what's written in it, or if it's just literally a reference to the game that like she has to get a card or something.
Yeah,
at
that
some
sounds
point.
right.
Yeah. All right, I've got one more. I might as well
One more.
ask it. I think it's an easy one. A tire iron.
Okay. Very quickly, my thought is Paperboy.
Very quickly, I can confirm it's Paperboy. I even thought about just changing it to tire, but I was like, I actually might have to work harder to check if a tire appears in anything else.
I don't think there's a tire held in anything else.
Right?
Like, there's tires on cars, but I
Pretty
don't think there's
seldom.
any other.
But you know, I didn't expect there to be 2 trees held either, and here we are.
I'm really proud
so-
of that one. I'm like super psyched.
Yeah, that was incredible. Okay, congratulations, we finished the game. You guys get a little round of applause. You did a good job. There's a lot of good answers. I like that Mr. Meowс has decided to be part of the chat.
He has indeed. Okay, so
All right.
but now that we have finished the game, how do you guys feel? How many points did y'all get? Do you feel
Gwen, you got 9 points.
yay
9 is a pretty good number.
out of 14? Yeah, because 7 and 7. Yeah, that's actually great.
Yeah. I got 11 points.
Hey,
Mostly because I stumped you on one. So that's cool.
I accept that.
Neither of us got 15 points, so I guess we can't have our next birthday now.
Oh no.
I know, 15 was the cap. We had to get 15 to keep going. That was a fun game. It was a little unpredictable.
Sure
I'm not
was.
sure I'll ever play it again. We better make more musicals, you know, because I felt like I was really struggling by the end to come up with stuff.
Well, I
There's
only
so
came up
many.
with 7. So, and
Okay.
I was even down to things that I was like, this is in more than one
The
musical.
one I
know
really
it is.
wanted to do was underwear that doesn't go on a face or a head. I thought that would be a fun category to try to guess.
Oh.
Because it's shocking how often on random encounters, if underpants show up, they end up on a head or a face.
It's
It's
true.
almost clockwork. But I'll be honest, we could cool through it off because Gruntilda
You know-
shows up with them. And then I was like, the man from the window did that too.
Yeah.
And he doesn't wear them on his head. And I was like, oh no, that's more than one of them that have underwear. And probably somebody else. I was thinking Watch Out might count because I feel like you see Link in just his little boxer shorts at some point, freezing in the cold. Who knows if Death of the Sim, could count with the sarong or something. It's like,
It's true.
There's a few that are just close enough. Probably an animation or two where somebody's, like standing around in their underwear.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. It happens. Oh, there's the zombie also in Plants vs. Zombies.
Yes.
That wanders around in the little heart underpants. So there you go. Lots of underwear on the channel, even if it's not on somebody's head. Okay, so that was I Spy. Are you ready for another game?
I don't know. I feel a little traumatized already.
I know, but we have 3 games to get through.
We do.
Plus we have a Q&A and an announcement or two. And maybe we'll sing Happy Birthday
I
or
think this
something.
one's going to go faster since I feel like it
Okay.
relies on speed.
Okay, before we begin and tell you guys the rules of the next game, just remember, there are giveaways going on right now.
I just put the links back in the chat.
Good. So if you haven't joined, you can get some stuff to celebrate Random Encounter's 15th birthday. Go ahead and use those links if you're comfortable giving an address to ship to. And also, the Battle Royale is still running. Your votes are worth 15 votes for the last however many hours this is going on for.
And I literally just peeked at it, and while we've been sitting here playing this game, they've cast 9,000 votes.
9,000 votes just to play I Spy.
Which is, multiplied by
Yikes.
15, so that's actually 90-something thousand.
I thought that was with the 15 multiplier.
No, that was before the 15
Yikes.
multiplier.
Oh,
Y'all
shoot.
are having a good time.
Oh, shoot. I thought that was a reasonable number. It doesn't sound reasonable anymore. Okay, like I said, 3 games to get through, so go vote in the Battle Royale. It sounds like you've got that one down. Go join the giveaways if you feel like it. Gwen, do you want to tell them about the next game, which they can also participate in?
Yes, so here at Random Encounters, not only do we pick up trees, but we also occasionally include tongue twisters in our lyrics.
Ooh.
And AJ and I decided it would be super fun to both go through some of our lyrics over the years,
Yes.
pick some tongue twistery lyrics, and challenge the other to say it 5 times fast and see how it goes.
Yikes.
I believe...
I know from history this won't go well because I've recorded a lot and I've done a lot of takes.
Yes. I believe we're getting points both for whether or not we can do it and how difficult it's being graded as. So if you think this one is a particularly difficult one as you're playing along at home, then let us know and we'll figure out how to award points there.
Yeah, so let me just talk really quick about that scoring. You've got 5.
I've got 5.
I've got 5.
He's got 5.
But we're celebrating our 15th birthday, not our 10th. We need 5 more. And that's where we're going to take some from you guys. So think about them, hang on to them. We'll ask for them when we're ready, okay? I don't want you to throw it out and then have to keep reiterating it over and over or it gets lost in the chat.
Yeah.
So just wait a second and we'll basically bring you guys in at the end, I think. We'll do our 5s first and then we'll ask for submissions from you guys and we'll all find out. The other way this is going to work is we're each going to take our turn and then you guys pick whose was more difficult. And whoever had to do the more difficult one gets a point.
Yes.
Okay? If you can't do it successfully, and we'll say 60 seconds or whatever, to try to get it 5 times fast, then the other person gets the point. If you can do it, you get the point.
Yeah.
Sound okay?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to give you one first?
Go ahead. I'm ready for saying things all wrong.
I've got so many extras here. Maybe you should go first.
I have 10.
I have 12.
Oh, okay. Then
Although I don't think I'm going to use all mine.
I'm very excited about this one, so I will go first.
Okay.
I would like you to say 5 times fast. Camel, bow, cat, cow, cobra, crow pose.
Oh, I didn't even think about that one. Say it one more time for me.
Camel, bow, cat, cow, cobra, crow pose.
Oh, jeez. Camel, bow, cat, cow, cobra, crow pose. Oh, no. Why would you do this to me?
You did it to me first.
I know.
You
Okay.
made me
All right.
sing it.
Here we go. Camel, bow, cat, cow, cobra, crow. Oh, goodness. Camel, bow, cat, cow, cobra, crow pose. Oh! Okay, time's ticking. I feel like I'm going to pass out because this is killing my brain.
Yep.
Okay. Camel, bow, cat, cow, cobra. Camel, bow, cat, cow, cobra, cobra, crow pose. Cobra, crow pose. We do this on the mic. Cobra, crow pose. Cobra, crow. How did you do it on the mic?
I do feel like this one is much easier to the rhythm of the song. If you try to sing it, I think it'll be easier.
Okay, this is a trick I use sometimes. All right, I know I'm running out of time, but I gotta do the cobra crow pose. Cobra crow pose. Cobra crow pose. Okay. Camel, bow, cat, cow, cobra, crow pose. Camel, bow, cat, cow, Camel, bow, cat, cow, cobra. Camel, bow, cat, cow, cobra, crow pose. Oh, okay, I give up. You got a point.
I like how there's crowbars in here now.
Crowbar, compost. Compost.
I really do feel like singing it helps though, because I feel like there's certain pauses.
Camel, cobra, crow pose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not fast.
It's not fast. Yeah.
Yeah, I did find that the rhythm for some of these. Okay, don't vote yet because you haven't heard mine. Maybe mine is even more.
I'm ready.
All right.
Bring it on.
Yours is going to be my feminine weapons disruptive distractions.
My feminine weapons disruptive distractions. My feminine weapons, destructive 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 farts! So close! My feminine weapons, Dopes. What is it? My feminine weapons.
My feminine weapons, disruptive distractions.
Disruptive distractions. My feminine weapons, disruptive distractions. My feminine weapons, disruptive distractions. My feminine weapons, I feel like I'm losing it. Oh my gosh. My feminine weapons, Nope. I give up.
I was like so paranoid about how like quickly you like locked in, but it is.
It morphs. It like morphs as you go.
Yeah. Which thankfully, when Eloise did this for the
Blame
it on the dice, not the cards don't lie. I was like, the dice don't lie. Yeah. Eloise only had to do that once.
Yes.
Right. So doing it 5 times in a row was a lot harder.
Yes.
By the way, the first line that Gwen stumped me with was from We Fit the music, or Salute the Sun.
Yes.
A We Fit song. Okay, it's time for you guys to vote. Which of those was the harder? Whoever had to do the harder one gets an extra point.
Oh, I see people in the chat celebrating that they did our tongue twisters so far.
Wow. Maybe we should cast them in musicals from now. We could save ourselves a lot of trouble and just cast RE fans
All
instead.
right. The chat is fairly convinced that Salute the Sun's tongue twister was harder.
So I get a pity point.
I believe you get a pity point for being forced to say
Pity point.
camel blow, cat coco rope copros.
Yeah. Which, even if you can do it, if the audience believes it's a harder one, okay, you can get extra point for that. Okay, it's back to you.
It is back to me.
What are you gonna hit me with?
Oh.
All right, this is our second. This is round 2.
All right, I think I'm gonna give you this bratty baby Troupazar from Bowser's Castle.
Ah, this bratty baby Troupazar.
Yes.
This bratty baby Troupazar. 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 Was that 5 times?
I think it was. There was
All right.
one czar in there that sounded a little Boston.
Czar. The bratty baby Troupazar.
But
Do you want me to keep doing it?
No, I think you got it.
I think I got it too. And if I didn't get it, I think I get it the next time. And no one wants to just hear me sit here doing this bratty baby. I can't even do it now. Uh-oh. Okay. That's
what
on.
I got it because when I was reading through it, I was like, I kept saying batty and brady. And I was like, bratty baby is just, it's a hard phrase to say over and over. Bratty
Sure.
baby, bratty baby, bratty baby.
Okay.
What you got for me?
I hate to do it, but I've got one from Mita that I think.
Oh, wait, I've got one for me to too.
Which part did you pick?
Which part do you think I picked?
Well, which line specifically?
I
Mine is the exertion of immersion in the versions you emerged in.
Okay, that's not what I had. But I would say that again.
The exertion of immersion in the versions you emerged in.
The exertion of immersion in the versions you emerged in.
The exertion of immersion in the versions you emerged in.
Oh my gosh, I can't even remember it. The exertion of immersion in the versions you emerged in. The exertion of immersion in the versions you emerged in. The exertion of the versions in the version. What parts?
The versions of the versions of the version that you emerged in.
Part of it's I can't even remember what word is supposed to come next. I'm just like the the exertion of immersion in the versions you emerged in. The exertion of the no. What? The exertion of immersion in the versions you emerged from?
The exertion of immersion in the versions you emerged in.
The exertion of immersion in the versions you emerged in. The exertion of immersion in the versions you emerged in. The exertion of immersion in the versions you emerged in. The exertion of immersion in the versions you emerged in. I feel like I'm just saying syllables.
I think you were getting pretty close. I'm not sure you did 5 times, but I could see giving you a point because that was pretty good. You got on a run.
I'll take it.
I'm going to give you a point.
Okay.
I feel like that was rude of me.
That was not rude.
Shame on me. Shame on me, AJ. Why did I do that?
Considering I have a Mita on here.
Okay. It's time for you guys to pick who
Which one?
was subjected to the harder tongue twister. We'll give
Bratty
them-
baby or exertion immersion version emerged in.
I don't know that we have to vote on this one, but...
Oh my gosh, you are correct. One of the Bartell twins did have to sing that fast. I feel like that was one of the ones that is not easier when it's being sung to rhythm. It's like...
We did that a lot of times, too. This was, like, as talented as they are, they did not just bust that out in one take. And they rehearsed it, too. So,
yeah.
it took a lot of work.
All right, Mita
Good job, Sarah.
is the harder one on this round.
So you get an extra point. Nice job.
Excellent.
Okay, we're moving on to round 3.
All right.
What do you got for me?
I have.
It's like for me to meet it.
No, I
Okay.
have 10, so maybe I'll just skip that one.
Okay.
I have from Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
Ooh, I think I might have one from that too.
Labeled Echo Bravo Tango with a tiny amber light.
This doesn't bode well, does it?
Labeled Echo Bravo Tango with a tiny amber light.
Okay. Labeled Echo Bravo Tango with a tiny amber light. Like, labeled Echo Bravo Tango with a tiny amber light. Like, tiny amber light labeled. Tiny amber light labeled. Tiny amber light labeled. Labeled Echo labeled Echo Bravo Tango. Is that the right order?
Yes.
Labeled Echo Bravo Tango with a tiny amber light. Labeled Echo Bravo Tango with a tiny amber light. Labeled Echo Bravo Tango with a tiny amber light. Labeled Echo Bravo Tango with a tiny amber light. Labeled Echo Bravo Tango with a tiny amber light. Labeled Echo Bravo Tango with a tiny amber light.
That was 6.
Yeah, I felt like I owed you one extra one because, sometimes clarity gets a little lost in there. I didn't think that was going to be so difficult. And if I do have one from that, it's not that.
Yeah, Keep Talking is honestly, it's not that difficult a one because I feel it's fast and there's a lot of words going on, but I don't feel like there was as many like tongue twistery things.
Yeah, there's fewer like bunch of the same sound, and it's just like.
Yes.
Okay, keep that one in mind. I got one for you that I don't think you'll enjoy. Would you like to not enjoy one?
Yes, please.
Here it is. Garlic knots are not so tricky, and breadstick stocks skyrocket quickly. This is from Pizza Tower, the musical.
This is so long.
I know.
Garlic
knots are not so tricky, and breadstick stocks skyrocket quickly. That's it right there.
Garlic knots are not so tricky and breadstick stocks skyrocket quickly. Garlic knots are not so tricky and breadstick stocks skyrocket quickly. Garlic knots are not so tricky and breadstick stocks skyrocket quickly. It's stocks and skyrocket, that's issue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Garlic knots are not so tricky and breadstick stocks skyrocket quickly. Garlic knots are not so tricky and breadstick stocks skyrocket quickly. Garlic knots are not so tricky and farts. Breadstick stocks skyrocket quickly. Garlic knots are not so tricky and breadstick stocks farts. I can't go fast.
Yeah, don't go that fast.
Garlic knots are not so tricky and breadstick stocks skyrocket quickly. Bread farts.
Bread farts. Ew. Does it help? Does it help you to do the shimmy?
The shimmy.
Breadstick stocks skyrocket like that.
I don't think so.
Skyrocket quick. What if you do the girl finger thing? You like count them out.
Garlic knots are not so tricky and breadstick stocks skyrocket quickly. Garlic knots are not so tricky and breadstick stocks farts.
Not as much as I was hoping you would have. I think it just distracted you for a second. You got out of your own head for like a millisecond.
Okay, one more try.
Oh, sure.
Garlic knots are not so tricky and breadstick stocks skyrocket quickly. Garlic knots are not so tricky and breadstick stocks skyrocket. I don't think that works.
Okie dokie then. I'll take a point for that, I guess.
All right.
I do remember that one being a nightmare to record. I was like,
yes.
oh goodness, breadstick stock skyrocket quickly was like so difficult, especially with the like Italian accent. Breadstick stock skyrocket quickly. It was so annoying, and I was like, I hated it, and I had to shake it out on me. So okay, chat.
All right,
it's up to you guys. Which of those was more difficult?
Yes, I believe that was Keep Talking versus
Yes.
Pizza Tower.
Yes, that was Echo Bravo Tango with the tiny amber light versus breadstick stock skyrocket quickly. Sorry, it started with garlic knots are not so tricky. I think you're gonna get a point for this.
I do think Pizza Tower was yes, Pizza Tower has it.
Yeah, I think everybody can agree that the Echo Bravo Tango was a little more generous. All right, are we on round 4 now?
I believe
We're on round 4. What else you got for me?
I know. I'm like, I only have 2 more of these to do. I'm trying to figure out.
Right?
Okay.
I hate to because there are so many that are like
I know.
tough.
I think I'm going to give you.
Oh, by the way, I did have a Keep Talking. It was reach inside the side compartment, pull the lever, vent the vapor.
I thought about that one too.
Yeah.
All right. I have from Smarter Than You.
Oh no, I didn't actually think about. Oh no, I didn't think about that one.
Using physics, statistics, ballistics, logistics.
Oh no,
Using physics, statistics, ballistics, logistics.
Using sticks, the badger. Using physics, statistics, logistics, ballistics.
Ballistics, logistics.
Ballistics, logistics. Yes. Using physics, statistics, ballistics, logistics. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Using physics, statistics, nope. ballistics, logistics, using physics, statistics, ballistics, logistics, using physics. Oh man, the using on the front is.
I know.
I feel like I need to break the pattern a little bit. Using physics, statistics, ballistics, logistics,
Yeah.
It's got to put the using on the end of it instead.
Sure.
Okay. Using physics, statistics, ballistics, logistics, using physics, statistics, ballistics, logistics, using... Oh, no! I thought I had it. Okay. Hold on. Give me another. Using physics, ballistics... Nope! Here we go. This is it. Using physics, statistics, ballistics, logistics, using physics... Using physics, statistics, ballistics, logistics, using physics, ballistics... No! Why am I doing it?
I think this was a problem just because of memory.
Why am I doing it? Using physics, statistics, ballistics, logistics, 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 using... You did it! It's weird because I don't know where the breathing happens. I think I was supposed to like whisper it or something.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, but realistically, you've got nothing but gimmicks.
I am full of gimmicks. Everybody says so. Okay.
All right, what do you got for me?
I got one from Man from the Window for you.
Oh, I was worried about that. Do I have one from Man from the Window? I do. Is it the same one?
Is it? He's a freaky, sneaky creeper peeping around my laundry pile.
Yeah.
We both thought that one was hard. Okay, we have to do this one together, and then I'll give you a different one. Okay?
No, I can.
You gotta do this one?
No. All right, fine. We'll do it together.
Okay. You want to do it right now?
Sure.
Okay. He's a freaky, sneaky creeper peeping around my laundry pile. He's a sneaky, freaky. You got okay. Here we go again. This is like a head-to-head, like a duel. He's a freaky, sneaky. Here we go. He's a freaky, sneaky creeper peeping around my laundry pile.
He's a freaky, sneaky creeper peeping around my laundry pile. We're like messing each other up.
I heard some other things. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get it. 3, 2, 1.
He's a freaky, sneaky creeper peeping around my laundry pile.
3, 2, 1. He's a freaky, sneaky creeper peeping around my laundry pile. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Or else we both lose a point. Okay?
Oh no.
3, 2, 1. He's a freaky, sneaky creeper peeping around my laundry pile.
He's a freaky first.
Oh, it is freaky first. Freaky first. Okay, sorry. 3, 2, 1. He's a freaky, sneaky creeper peeping around my laundry pile. He's a freaky, sneaky creeper peeping
around my laundry pile. He's a freaky, sneaky creeper peeping around my laundry pile.
We're gonna do it. Okay. 3, 2, 1. He's a freaky, sneaky creeper peeping around my
laundry pile.
He's peeping laundry pile.
Peep my laundry pile, y'all.
One more try, and then I admit defeat. 3, 2, 1. He's a freaky, sneaky creeper peeping around
my laundry pile. Did you know? Are you okay?
Peeping long. He's peeping long. Hey, we got close. Okay, so anyway, you can either take the point or I can just give you a different one now. I feel like you defeated me.
Give me a different one. Give me a different one.
Okay. How about from Disgaea 6 Complete Musical?
Is it from Everybody Needs More Money?
Yeah. Is it? I'm your loyal royal lender, so spend my legal tender.
No, it's not. Okay, so I'm your loyal. Wait.
I thought it was loyal royal lender, but I'd have to double check.
No. I'm sure you've got it.
Your loyal royal lender.
So
spend my legal tender.
So spend my legal tender.
I'm your loyal royal lender, so spend my legal tender.
I'm your loyal royal lender, so spend my legal tender. I'm your loyal royal lender, so spend my legal tender. I'm your.
I'm your. Which of us is legally royal?
Okay. I'm your loyal royal tender, suspend my legal
tender.
No.
I'm your chicken tender. Suspend.
I'm your loyal royal lender, suspend my legal tender. I'm your loyal royal lender, suspend my legal tender. I'm your loyal royal lender, suspend my legal tender. I'm your loyal royal lender, suspend my legal tender. I'm your loyal royal.
You were so close. You were so close.
So close.
Do you want to give it any more tries?
No, I'm just gonna get worse.
I do feel like that's the nature of some of these, but I don't know.
That was great.
All right, it's time to let them vote, I think.
All right, which was harder, our loyal royal tender or what did I give you?
Yeah, it was just like,
using statistics, ballistics, logistics.
Oh yeah.
I have a feeling that one is.
Yeah. I still can't do it.
I love
physics, statistics.
Someone just said, I love Disgaea, but I swear I've never heard this lyric. You might not have, because if you haven't gone and listened to the full songs, which exist over, I think, on EIGTH,
Yes.
then there's more. Every single character has a full 2-ish minute song. Enjoy.
Using physics, statistics, ballistics, logistics, using physics, statistics, ballistics, logistics, using physics, statistics, ballistics, logistics. Yeah, I just don't know how to do that.
The chat is giving you that Smarter Than You was definitely the worst one.
Oh, baby. I take that point. But I also said you outdid me at the one in the middle, so. All right, this is round 5. So start thinking if you haven't been thinking yet.
Oh, so this is the last one.
Yeah. You get one, I get one. They vote which of them, gets a pity point. And then they're going to hook us up with a few that maybe might be ones that we already actually had on our lists too.
All right. I'm going to go with this one because I don't think this musical's come up yet.
Okay.
From 60 Seconds.
Ooh.
Will fall catatonic in this atomic catastrophe.
I can do this one.
I'm sure you
I
can.
feel confident about it. I think I can do this one. So I think you're going to get a bonus point. Will fall catatonic in this atomic catastrophe. 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 I'm like, I like that one. That one feels like it scratches the itch.
I like that one too.
Fall catatonic in this atomic catastrophe. Yeah, I actually really like that one. I'm glad that you brought that to the table. Now let me give you a bad one from This Isn't a Car. I ride go-karts, Humphrey Bogart, parts of Large Hadron Colliders.
I ride go-karts, Humphrey Bogart, parts of Large Hadron Colliders.
That's right.
I ride go-karts, Humphrey Bogart, parts of Large Hadron
Hadron Colliders?
Hadron Colliders. I ride go-karts, Humphrey Bogart, parts of Large Hadron Colliders.
Colliders.
I ride go-karts, Humphrey Bogart, parts of Large Hadron Colliders.
I don't know what makes this one so bad, but it's awful. And I remember this is like literally like 15 years ago, and I remember it still being awful.
I ride go-karts, Humphrey Bogart, parts of Large Hadron Colliders. Why is there always an R in collider?
Large Hadron Colliders is just a
Large
nasty.
Hadron Colliders, Large Hadron Colliders, Large Hadron Colliders, Large Hadron... Fudge.
Large fudge. I ride large fudge.
I ride go-karts hungry.
Humphrey. That's like the hot version of Humphrey Bogart. He's Humphrey Bogart. Oh, yeah.
Not Humphrey Bogart.
He's got all the beef, all the cake, all the Large Hadron Colliders.
I ride go-karts Humphrey Bogart fudge. No, this is not happening.
It makes me feel bad. I can't do it either, so I don't know how we got a recording. It's not even a good recording. Because like, it gets away with it because Batman's voice is like, he's putting the subtitles, but yeah, it's good enough. That's fine. People will just believe you if you put it in the subtitles, right? It's a big reveal. 15 years of Random Encounters in. I'm confessing. He probably doesn't say that in the musical. It just subtitled it, and he's like, that's what we did. Pretty sure. Okay, you guys get to vote, but I don't think there is a vote. I think this one is clearly a pity point to Gwen. I'm going to preemptively just assign it to you, okay? But also I'm going to give myself my point for doing the 60 seconds one.
Yeah.
And then it's time to see what the chat has come up with for us, which almost is more terrifying than what Gwen was going to come up with. And that's saying a lot because Gwen is quite the troll. We all know this. She comes up with some awful little games to play with us. But you guys, I think, have some infinite crowdsourced creativity. So let's find out what you have put together.
I was gonna say I'm seeing a couple of options from Castlevania.
Oh.
So the first,
I had one from Castlevania.
Well, they offered both. You're an axe-chucking, mud-mucking, chicken-plucking ham fryer, and
Don't call me that in front of everybody.
Where did it go? A dumb-looking, fear-strucking, run-amucking trash fire.
Neither of those are the ones that I had. I had you're a monster-killing, potion-swilling, innard-spilling, villainous buffoon.
Huh. All of these insults.
I mean, that is the musical in a nutshell. Okay, so we could take either of those, or both of those.
Okay.
Which one? Which one are you feeling?
I'm feeling a dumb-looking, fear-strucking, run-amucking trash fire.
Say that one more time.
A dumb, lucking, fear-strucking, run-a-mucking trash fire.
Okay.
Are we doing it together, or do you take one, I take one? What's the...
You try it first.
Okay.
Or I'll try it. We'll alternate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dumb, lucking, fear-strucking, run-a-mucking trash fire. A 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 dumb, lucking, fear-strucking, run-a-mucking trash fire.
Fast fire. Did I hear fast fire?
You ran out of breath.
Nope, I definitely did. It wasn't there. I definitely
All right, your turn.
All right. A dumb, lucking, fear-strucking, run-a-mucking trash fire. A dumb, lucking, fear-strucking... A dumb, lucking... A dumb, lucking, fear-strucking, run-a-mucking trash fire. 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 A dumb, lucking... I screwed it up at the end!
This one's the hard one!
Give me one more shot.
Yeah.
A dumb, lucking, fear-strucking, run-a-mucking trash fire. A dumb, lucking, fear-strucking, run-a-mucking trash fire. Dumb, lucking, No! I thought I had it on lock if I just put a little attitude into each of them. All right, I think Gwen gets that point.
Oh.
Dang it. Oh, I felt like I had promise. I think I did have promise.
All
I just didn't have a fast enough tongue, I guess. Okay, what else we got? Nice one, chat. Nice one. Even though I lost a point from it. It was a nice one.
All right, from Wicked Cool.
Who's suggesting these?
Sorry, I missed the name on the last one. I'll look
I'm
up
sorry.
it in a
We
second.
love you, whoever
but
you were.
Philippe GV says, to make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you.
Uh-oh. I do remember Eloise having trouble with that.
All right, you go first on this one.
To make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you. Okay. To make this half-wit to make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you. To make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you. To make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you. To make this hapless half-wit half as affable. Darn it.
Half as affable.
Half as affable. That's my affable. Okay, I am one big breath, I think, too. Here we go. To make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you. To make this hapless half-wit half as affable. No! To make this hapless... To make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you. To make this hapless half-wit half... To make this half-wit No! Come on! Get it together. To make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you. To make this hapless...
It's okay.
To make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you. To make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you. To make this hapless half-wit half as affable as... No! I think I've got a strategy, though. Give me one more. To make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you. To make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you. To make this hapless half-wit half as affable... No! Okay.
So close.
I hope that you can do better. I think the little swoop was helping.
I think you were drawing out affable, and I think that was doing
Affable
something.
as you.
To make this hapless half-wit half as affable.
Appable. It's good.
You know, I heard him do it, and I was like, I can do it too.
It's appable. You could sell it in like the app store.
To make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you. To make this half-wit half what? Farts?
Is this just like my brain shuts off and you just say farts?
Yes.
Farts.
To make this hapless half-wit half as affable as you. To make this hapless half-wit half as affable.
Appable.
Affable.
Is
Why
you.
didn't you make that the song? Affable.
Right?
We
Yep.
really want to make Gruntilda affable. I'm
Affable.
thinking
She's
something
quite
on the
affable.
phone. You do, I don't know.
We're gonna appetize.
All right. That was pretty good, y'all.
Okay. So neither of us could do it. Nobody gets a point.
So
You guys get a point.
The dumb-looking, fear-striking, run-a-mucking trash fire was from Waltz in the Park.
Thank you, Waltz. Thank you for
Let's look for the next one.
Sure, that's 2 of the 5, and we've gotten 1 point out of it.
Yeah, we did so good.
I want you guys to see Fang Snoot. I'm like, can I take a picture of him? And just, like,
Show it on the camera, maybe.
yeah, I'm like, what does it take to... He's over here sleeping. Here. There he is. He's just over off camera sleeping. Can you guys see that at all? Probably not. Well, either way, I tried. Okay. He just curled himself up at the door. He's sleeping.
He was in the cactus before.
Oh.
All right, from Singachu, wow, I can't say your name. Sorry, Random Llama 9.
We have to say that 5 times. We have to say llama 9 times fast, actually.
Says Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Freeze You Solid.
Okay, I do have an advantage of this one. So
I do feel like you have an advantage.
if I can do this one, it's because I've done this one twice in my life already. Plus, I feel like I used to do this one live on occasion.
All right, you go first then. Show me up.
Which, speaking of conventions, there's a convention coming up called Sonic Boost, and you can go find us at it this summer in San Diego, California, and it's like August 15th and 16th, I think.
It's on their website, Sonic Boost.
It's also on our new Nino Louse musical description. So,
Yes.
Okay. I just got a big blob of cat hair. It came out of nowhere, right?
Good excuse.
No, it was like, and it like sucked into my mouth when I was trying to prepare. Okay, it was Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Freeze You Solid. It's a trap.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Freeze You Solid. 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 Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Freeze Snap.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Freeze You Solid. Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Freeze You Snolid. Snolid is the new word. Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Freeze You Solid. 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 Did I get there?
I think you did.
Okay.
I am so scared right now.
I know I fumbled a little and I recovered okay, but snolid is it's not a word, and I really wanted to say it.
Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Freeze You Solid. Okay. Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Frizzle, Frumps. My new Dr. Seuss book.
I don't want to read that.
Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Freeze You Solid. But wow, I keep wanting to go, it's a trap. Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Freeze You Solid. Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Freezel.
Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, fish.
Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel. Am I adding words? Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Freeze You Solid. Sneasel, Easel, Sneasel, Easel, Sneasel, Easel, Weasel, Freezel, Freezel,
I like the idea that we do we can't end the stream until we can say this.
The stream is never ending.
The stream continues. This is the Mr. Beast challenge. The stream continues till you can say it.
I'm calling it there because we need 2 more of these, and then we still
true.
have another game.
Another
and then
game
we have
with cake
and I've noticed it's already 5:30. We are burning time.
Yeah, we're making good use of it.
I hope y'all are
having a
enjoying
laugh.
this madness.
Look, I've spent 15 years enjoying this madness. I can afford an extra hour or 2 today. What are we on? What do we got in the chat? Oh, it looks like somebody could see my cat. That's nice.
Yay!
Fang Snoot. This guy's asleep. He doesn't want to do a tongue twister. Only us.
So this one is also from 60 Seconds.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure we can do this one.
Okay.
Maybe I'm being choosy
You're
because I
starting
don't
to give
want-
us ones we can actually do.
If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy.
Ah, yes. I think we can do this one.
All right.
All right. Do you want to go first with this, or you want me
Yes,
to?
it's my line. I can do it.
Okay.
If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If I hide here, fudge. No, hang on. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. Oh man. All right, one more and then I'm handing it over.
No, don't hand it over that quickly.
Oh,
I enjoy your suffering. Keep going. More.
If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for no. It was really close.
You want me to just edit that part out?
Can you? We
No.
do that usually in
I
musicals.
can't. I think that's pretty good though. Doing 4.6 times fast.
All right,
Not
your
bad.
turn.
Okay. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide... Getting a little of that New York accent coming back again. Hide here inside here. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside... Oh! I got in my own head about it. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. If we hide here inside here, we're just asking for atrophy. Yeah.
That was from slowly getting into musicals.
I'm
glad you're getting into musicals.
More like 5 times fastly getting into musicals.
Oh,
Great
my
job.
goodness.
Good pick. I like all these 60-second ones. It's
Wow.
an underrated gem on the channel. Out of my 15 years, I think that one is a gem. You'll hear more about which ones I think are a gem shortly.
I don't want to do this to myself, but I want to do it to you. So here we go. From Not a Handsome Sparkly Vampire.
Oh, hello.
He has chosen a Pizza Tower lyric.
No. No, not those ones. Put it back.
He'll yeet a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie. I can't even read it.
He'll yeet a fleet of...
He'll yeet a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie.
Oh my goodness.
He'll yeet a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie.
Yeah. He'll yeet a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy, cheese. Uh-oh.
You know what?
I'll do this first, yeah.
We'll cheat this. You can read it as long as you can say it 5 times fast.
Okay. Oh, he'll eat a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie. It's not gonna help me. He'll eat a fleet of He'll eat a fleet of Nope.
Heated.
He'll eat a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie. Oh goodness! On a Sunday, you do me like this.
Is there a day?
I don't work on Sundays. Okay. This is the Lord's Day. I have today off. All right. Oh man, okay.
Are you sweating? I've been sweating for like 20 minutes.
I gotta do like push-ups or something. He'll yeet I'm gonna cry trying to... Okay. He'll yeet... How did neither of us have this on our list?
Maybe we were nice.
I thought I was being rude with my pizza taro, but this is so much worse. He'll yeet a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie. He'll yeet a fleet of The words that thought about coming out of my mouth once I didn't have the right words coming out of my mouth. He'll yeet a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie. He'll yeet a fleet of heaty sheets. Heaty sheets. That's what we sell at Heaty Sheets Pizza. Okay, so if I calm it down, tranquility, embrace a little serenity.
Yeah, serenity.
He'll yeet a heat. No! I can't even get 3 words out of my mouth. He'll yeet a... I do almost have to say it faster. He'll yeet a fleet of heated sheets of He'll yeet a fleet of... Stop smiling so much.
I'm just thinking
Turn
about
away. Don't look at me. He'll yeet a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie. He'll yeet a fleet of heated... Oh, I think I was onto it. He'll yeet a fleet of... Yeah, like slapping my hand is going to make this more good. Okay. He'll eat a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie. He'll eat a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie. Pizza pie! Ah! Pinkie pie. Hey, you want to try this? It's really fun.
Yes, I will try it.
It's a good time.
He'll eat a fleet of... I don't even remember this. He'll eat a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie. He'll farts.
He'll fart.
He will fart because of all the cheese.
He'll fart.
He'll eat a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie. He'll eat a fleet of... I'm literally reading it. I can't say it. He'll eat a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie. He'll eat a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie. He'll eat a fleet of
It's always the F sound that you stop on. It's funny how it just kind of peters out there.
All the things I could say.
Right? All the words I do want to say.
Have we tried hard enough?
No, never hard enough.
He'll eat a fleet of heated sheets of greasy, cheesy pizza pie. He'll eat a fleet of heated sheets
of greasy, cheesy pizza pie.
Yeah, he will.
He'll eat a fleet of...
He might eat them, too.
He might eat them. Okay, we're giving up. You got a point. Good job. You are the best. You get a sarcastic clap because I hate you now. Oh, great job. Well done. You really got us.
You wrote it!
Oh, good job, AJ. You really wrote a good one. Nice work, buddy.
Oh my gosh. All right.
I'm
so
gonna die from this game.
I think that was quite enough. Until we write 15 more years of songs, we're not doing this again.
Oh, goodness. All right. Let's never play that one again.
No, never.
I think that game got enough time. The score was not great. I supposedly have 10 points. You supposedly have 7 points, but I think I've just been cheating on my own behalf. I think I'm forgetting selectively to put your scores in.
You know, the thing is, I feel like a winner because I survived.
That was the lowest bar, and you cleared it. Nice job. Did you have anything that they didn't come up with on yours? I said I had the potion swilling one, but...
I feel like I had a couple, but they were all from songs that got mentioned. So I feel like...
Yeah. I had Reach Inside the Second Compartment, Pull the Lever, Vent the Vapor from Keep Talking. We did one from that.
I had I'm Debatably Bait, but Be Careful I Bite from Blame It on the Dice. I had...
Debatably Bait, but Be Careful I Bite. I thought about that one, too.
Chuck and Bucks Amongst My Power from Everybody Needs More Money.
Oh, Chuck and Bucks a Bucks. Oh. Yeah, Chuck and Bucks and Bucks My Power.
The one song that I don't think has gotten mentioned, I had one from Tricked by the Eggman.
Really?
Breaking that beat down like Robotnik Badnik.
Oh. Yeah, that song actually is probably rife with some decent ones.
You know what?
Breaking
Most
that
of them
beat
are
down
actually
like
okay.
Robotnik It's funny because that one he doesn't even like say in time. He's just like breaking that beat down like Robotnik Badnik. Ho ho, like that kind of thing. Yeah, it's not even like in time. Nobody said this one. Maybe the chat did. In spite of what's been said, in light of Rights Quit Empty Head. Nobody said that one, right?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, in spite of what's been said, in light of Rights Quit Empty Head.
Do you like how I like paused and stared at you like, what did I just hear?
Yeah, what's that from?
I don't know what those words were.
I've never heard that one. I also had from Kindergarten 3, Love That Won't Let Us Get Out Till She Gets Us.
Okay.
And from Shadows of Agony, but molten metal hardens and my fractures started sealing.
I did see a couple from Shadows of Agony.
Yeah.
Monstrosities, Atrocities, and Waiting was put in
Yeah.
there by in the chat at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there were some really good ones in the chat.
Yeah.
You got us.
The last one I thought about, but I think it was too easy, was from Bendy. And it was Overclocked, Fully Stocked, and Squeaky Clean. But I think we could do that one, so.
Yeah, I feel like.
I don't want ones I can do. I want ones that make me rage. All right, that was our Tongue Twisters Random Encounters themed game. It's time for another game. I know, you guys are like waiting, you're looking for the Q&A, you're looking for announcement of the Battle Royale.
I did just see someone ask where Nate is, and obviously there would usually be 3 cheers here.
That's true.
Nate is actually on vacation.
Well,
He's
also, Nate doesn't
gone.
work on Random Encounters
It's
anymore. He is a guest star now. And
So-
as you can see, we're...
He didn't have to
Missing
do the
guest
tongue
stars.
twister.
No, that's true. Except when he has to record. And he did have to record... Oh, well, he had to do a recording last month for Mega Man. Not much, though, because I actually performed the song that time.
Yep.
But we also are expecting to have him doing some recording this summer on more Random Encounters stuff. So don't think you're not going to see Nate around on Random Encounters. And also don't think you're going to not see him around on his own channel, The Shovel Werewolf. They are actively, Nate and Eloise both are making things pretty consistently right now.
I believe they put out a new episode 2 days ago. So if you haven't caught up within the last 2 days, there's new stuff for you to see over there.
Yeah, I just caught up on it myself, actually. I was like a couple weeks behind. I was embarrassed. Especially because I believe they have another finale episode coming up, and the plot has been picking up steam. So if you're at all invested in the story of the Shovel Werewolf and Ivan Ostro, Dr. Ivan Ostro, you're going to want to keep tabs on them over there. That's also why, by the way, we don't have the Shovel Werewolf on Random Encounters anymore, is because there's an entire YouTube channel devoted to the Shovel Werewolf, and we want them to collect the ad revenue for the Shovel Werewolf. We technically have discussed and we have the right to be able to, keep ours up and monetize it, but it's just better for them to be able to make new episodes if they can make the money off of Shovel Werewolf instead of us doing it. So go watch it over on their channel. It's maybe someday we'll put ours back up again. All the comments are still there. All the views are still there. But right now, we'd rather you go support them on the Shovel Werewolf channel where new stuff is getting made. Okay, that's not Q&A, jumping ahead a little bit. You're looking at Battle Royale numbers, aren't you?
No, not at all.
You're checking to see if it's over already.
I am a little suspicious right now that it's over.
Somebody might have crossed the finish line while I was trying to hide here inside here asking for atrophy or whatever I was doing.
It is over.
It's over! Okay. Well, you can stop voting. I won't make an announcement about that anymore until next year. You're done with your voting. Congratulations. But we're going to keep it a surprise for a little bit longer, right?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. I was going to say, because I think we're going to take this down. We're going to modify it for the end of the live stream. But not yet. Not yet. You know what's not over, though? You can still join the giveaways. So jump on those links if you want to try to win something. Random Encounters themed. We're giving away some candles from Nerdvana Sensations that smell like the beard. And by the way, if you like those, I hear there might be new candles based on Random Encounters coming soon. So don't think you've seen the last of Random Encounters crossing over with Nerdvana Sensations. More candles in the works. I'm not sure if I was supposed to say that. I hope they forgive me. That would be embarrassing. Oops. We also have trading cards that are going to go out. We have Battle Royale posters that are going to go out. And for international encounters specifically, we have beard bucks this year that we're going to be sending out to some people that can use them on redeeming merch from our merch store. Along with a little nice letter just letting you know we care about you. Even if you don't live in America with us, we still care about you.
I just feel like y'all need to know that in the hour and 40 minutes that we have been streaming here, y'all cast 18,881 votes.
18,000 votes in an hour and 40 minutes?
Yes.
Which is 100 minutes.
Yeah.
100 minutes, wow. I'm like starting to like run the numbers in my head. Yikes.
Which, when you multiply that by 15, as we were just doing, that is 283,000 votes.
My goodness.
I feel like
enough for almost 3 Battle Royale champions to have been named.
I feel like it is a great time to tell you that the finish line that we set was 100,000 votes.
And we didn't know what to set it at because you guys have exceeded expectations every time. 1,000 was a joke. You obviously made that clear to us with your like 20 minutes to get 1,000. And then our like 5,000 for the redemption round. You made that easy in 3 hours with First Nights of Freddy's. No. Who was the redemption? It was Slay the Princess, wasn't it?
Maybe? Yes?
Yeah, that sounds
I
right.
can't remember. Y'all have done so many things.
I know. And then 6,000 votes was like nothing to you guys either. You were clearing those bars in a few hours. So yeah, we ramped it all the way up to 100,000 votes for the championship. Believing that was probably a decent number. You guys were getting 50,000 in 3 days. Why not go ahead and shoot for an entire week? And you, yet again, have blown some of our expectations out of the water just in the last hour and 40 minutes.
And you have indeed inducted a new champion into your Hall of Fame, the ones that you like to vote through. It's our 8th one. It's going to be a pretty full Hall of Fame. But this is our 15th birthday. I feel like we should discuss AJ and I's Hall of Fame.
Oh, I thought you were about to tell me that for our 15th, we're going to induct 15 champions. I was like, the wall is too small, Glenn. We can't do that. There's not enough walls.
Everything in the finals wins. No.
Let's draft in a couple more.
I was segueing.
That was a good segue, actually. But that's going to require a nice cake. May I go do that while you
Please fetch our cake. So we decided that here on our 15th birthday, we would answer one of our most asked questions, which is, what are your favorite musicals, our favorite musicals? And because it's our 15th birthday, we decided to do our top 15 for each of us. And because we were going through, looking at our list and going, some of these might make people ask some questions, we're gonna do it in the style of a, what do they call it? I just lost the phrase.
Yeah, like, don't judge me or something. What are they actually called?
Hear me out. Hear me out cake.
I'm going to slide this right onto this handy, convenient platform here. Now I'm going to change the focus.
So that you can see our great birthday cake turned hear me out cake. So AJ and I have already
professional.
We have pre-selected our 15 favorite musicals. We have put them each on little sticks. We're going to, we haven't shown each other, so I'm actually really curious what overlaps and what doesn't.
Let's move the
and
chairs.
We're going to take turns putting in our favorite musicals and showing them off to you guys.
All right. Here we go. Mr. Meows is angry already. because he was expecting to be able to have. Oh, he did find the chair. Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, we don't know what each other put on our top 15, but we're gonna stick them in this cake and find out. We're gonna have to show each other before we do it, though. So that
I should preface this with I have arranged mine in order not of what is like my least to best, but in terms of what I think will be the least surprising to the most surprising.
I didn't arrange mine at all. I don't actually know what that is.
I was an overachiever. But that's the order I'm going to be putting mine in. Don't think that this means that the last one I put in the cake is my number one favorite musical.
Okay.
Don't do it.
I'm really my prediction was that Gwen and I have about 7 of the same musicals probably in our top 15.
Oh.
But we'll find out. I really don't know.
Now I'm so tempted. If you put in one that I have, I might just put mine in too. And be like, yeah.
All right. Well, do you want to put the first one in then?
We've marked each of them with a color, so you can tell which ones are ours. So I'm going first.
Yeah, ladies first.
I have a wonderful musical here. We worked really hard on it.
Hear me out, but
I think First Nights at Freddy's is a freaking magical musical, and I really like it.
Nice and I'm gonna turn down the light a little bit. Hold on. Tech. There.
Oh, beautiful.
Better?
You can see Glitchtrap's face so much. Oh, ooh, nice.
There.
I like it.
I'm a professional.
Yeah, I just think that we really kind of hit it out of the park with that one. I really have very few complaints about things that I think we could have done better.
Well, I'm going to start out with one to make some people angry, I think. Because after 15 years, what am I doing on YouTube if I'm not making people angry all the time, right?
I know.
So, hear me out, but 2 is an awesome song. It's not even my style of music entirely, but I love playing that one back. There's always more fun stuff to see in it, and I think we worked really hard on the visual effects, and they actually mostly work.
Yeah.
That's one I feel like I could go back to a lot. One of my top 15.
I'm gonna go ahead and stick to one.
You're gonna double down on that?
Yes, I think this one, lyrically, it is really, really good. I think it's a great style of song for that game. I think that we did a great job of pulling things from the game and matching them up. I'm so proud of the hunter and the teacher with the long neck and there's so many things in there I think we did really good on.
Yeah.
So 2.
Yeah. No, it got 2 votes. There was room for 2. It turns out.
The story. I love that last line. Always is so good.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed a chance to write a song like that. And I do think we got the game references that were missing in My Own Little Nightmare, so it felt good. Okay. Hear me out, but I don't think I don't need to explain this vote. 60 Seconds, the musical. 60 Seconds the Musical is, speaking of great lyrics and great, it's just a fun project. I think everybody captured their roles. We got to do it, I think, during the pandemic.
We did.
And it felt very this is the right kind of thing to make during the pandemic.
That's why Nate played both of the kids, because we were we can't bring anybody else in, but he did such a stunning job with both of them. And honestly, I can't think of a better Marianne, especially when she turns purple.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, it was really fun to work on that. And I'm so satisfied with how it turned out. And again, not exactly I don't do a lot of hip hop or spoken word or rap kind of music. And that one goes back and forth. It starts out with more of that bombastic, fun, crazy, and then it slides into that more sly kind of feel, and it's characters with tongue twisters, obviously. So all right, that's one of my 15.
I'm going to say one I don't think anyone is surprised about from me at all. This has been a favorite for such a long time.
You were pitching it during one of the recaps.
I love Resident Enis. It is such a good song. It's so fun. It's so goofy. Everybody in the cast did a really good job. It's so got so much energy. It's definitely one of those songs that I'm if I'm having a bad day, you put on Resident Enis. Your day is better.
That's true. It's like medicine. The doctors agree. 9 out of 10 doctors agree. You should go listen to Resident Enis. Okay. Hear me out. Slay the Princess is magical. Already down there. Really proud of that one. Super long piece of music to have written. It was originally written as a potential Breath of the Wild song never materialized. Yeah, it was Breath of the Wild.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, didn't happen. Years went by hanging on to that. Felt so good to finally get to use it in a cool way that, with a game that it kind of fit. And I know people debate, did we really fit the game? missed a couple things along the way. It's a big game. And we wanted to put our spin on it and have some fun. I think we did. I love rewatching it. It's one of the songs that makes me cry listening to it.
Aww.
Yeah. That sounds probably really narcissistic or something. Like, hey, I listen to my own songs and they make me cry. But sometimes I am really shocked. I did that. I don't have a music career or degree or.
You have the career, not the degree.
That's the part that doesn't make sense. How do you end up with a career doing this when you don't have the experience or the training or whatever you want to call it? So yeah, I feel really good about that project. Also, I liked working with you a lot.
That was a really good one.
I know we're trying to do these based on watching
them,
not making, but
that Slay the Princess was one I debated about putting on my list. I'm going to tell you guys right now, when I started like doing this, I literally took the entire list of musicals and started like pulling things out that I was like, oh no, that was not like a favorite. And getting on to just my favorites was 45 musicals. And I was like, what am I going to do?
You realize that's like a quarter of them, right?
They're all good.
We might have to start shifting some of these backwards. I'm not sure. All right.
That's fair. I guess I stuck it like right in the middle. Okay. I don't think this one's a surprise for anyone either. This one is a classic. And it is literally the one that I usually will tell people if they've never watched. I have a cat chewing on my foot.
If they've never watched a cat chewing on your foot, now is a great time. It's happening actively.
Never watched Random Encounters before, a great place to start, whether you know the game or not, is What's in Your Basement, because I think it's like the quintessential Random Encounter song. Yeah. It is clever, it is funny, it's easy to follow, and it's just it's so much fun. It's another like put it on your playlist when you're having a bad day and your day is better.
Yeah. No, I've definitely seen people that don't watch Random Encounters talk about that one as being something they actually enjoyed. There he is. There's Fang Snoot.
I was going to say, they
he's
can't
out of
even
focus.
see him.
Yeah, he's out of
the
focus.
Fang Snoot has been captured.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, here's one that
Don't eat my feet.
I don't know how much people know about us, but I feel like I keep going. This is obviously an AJ pick, right? This is clearly one of those AJ ones. Hear Me Out, Man from the Window is so silly. And we weren't expecting to make it. And I ended up having so much fun with that. The character himself is just, our version of him is so silly. He's so goofy. And the song actually is fun. I can rewatch him getting like kicked into the ceiling over and over. I will never get tired of it. And I also think we really got the end, like we captured the right twist ending of like the timing of her realizing that he's the DoorDash driver and stuff. I think all of those things actually like click. There are RE musicals that feel like you nailed it. It was correctly paced and everything landed in the right spots. That's one of them, I think.
I agree.
Yeah.
But it's not on my list. I have a repeat, so I'm just gonna. I'm gonna put it behind AJ's. 60 Seconds is getting another one because 60 Seconds is just solid. Like everything that you said, and it's very rewatchable. It's a lot of fun. I'm holding a cat who's licking me.
I'm also watching our ring light is struggling on one side. So if you're noticing anything flashing, I don't know why it's doing that. Probably we should replace it before other stuff on this channel.
Sure.
Whatever that means. Okay. Oh no, I lost the flag. Oh, let's put that one back in. You don't get to know about that one yet. All right. This is another, I think, very AJ-ish choice. Hear Me Out, but Trombone Champ, the musical Menace, is a very fun one. I just had so much fun writing that music and then filming it with a baboon and stuff. Like, it's just fun.
Absolutely.
There are so many Random Encounter songs that honestly maybe take themselves a little too seriously. And probably some that take themselves not seriously enough, and this might be one of them. But I love it. I think the music puns, like, I tried to channel more that stupendium kind of, wordplay kind of stuff, but also keeping it in the Random Encounters formula of super silly and very wacky and almost like, Banana Phone or some of those classic, like, kids songs. This should be approachable for anybody. Do you want me to... Is he okay up there?
He's okay.
Okay, he's
just
like
licking.
eating your thumb now, but...
He's just licking.
I like that I have this, like, drink over here.
I'm going to go ahead, and because I care this much, I'm going to second Trombone Champ.
Oh, two trombone champs.
This was one that was always going to be on my list. I think it is one of the best songs you've ever written.
Oh,
I
goodness.
think, and I'm usually
High
such
praise.
a lyrics person. This song, just the instrumental, always puts me in such a good place. I always feel like I'm walking down Main Street at Disney. and it always is just like, it's wonderful. I love it.
Oh, that's so sweet. I know you're my wife, but thank you. This is super nice of you. I was wondering if we should move these back to put more in the front, or I didn't realize this cake was gonna be
so full.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna stick some on the side.
Oh, can they see them down there?
I don't know.
No, they can't.
They can't see that.
I don't.
Oh, it's because this guy's in the way.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that'll work. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, we didn't test this first with a cake,
It's a
right?
hear-me-out cake. How much testing were we supposed to do?
I don't know. I like that the cat is gonna try to jump into the cake at some point,
Yes,
which would be awesome for YouTube content and terrible because I want to eat the cake. Yeah, that's perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Let's just
Like that.
boink.
And then
Is that still on? No. I went too far. But if I stick it further in,
Hello.
yeah, that's kind of on. Here, I'll put a second one next to it.
I think what's happening right now is
Okay.
this cat's favorite thing is string. You can't tell the difference between hair and string.
Hair, string. What's the difference? Okay. I made it a little bit messy. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I don't really know what I'm doing.
You'll be able to see the new ones. That's what's important.
All my flags didn't stick either. Sorry.
Huh. Well, thank goodness they're seeing you put them in.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I think it's your turn because I doubled down onto your trombone jam.
Yeah. Okay. Let's give you guys something surprising.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like I need to surprise you guys a little bit. Keep them guessing.
There are so many people in the chat right now being like, if I don't see this musical, I'm going to riot.
Oh, why? Well,
Is this the musical you meant to see? What is this?
This is, hear me out, Hyrule Warriors.
Ah.
Hyrule Warriors Heart is a pretty old one, but it still checks out. And I feel like this is a song that, again, it scratches the same Slay the Princess kind of itch for me. That is almost a more soundtracky kind of thing. And I really like that style of music. But also, the performers in it, and I know I'm one of them, but the performers in it did a great job. I love the Zelda characters. Yeah, and then we have that harmony in the, like, you know, when we're all singing together. It's just like quintessential random encounter stuff. You know, everybody looks great. We're out in the woods. We got swords, like, yeah, and the jokes and references and stuff. It just, yeah.
I agree. It's
I
very
feel good about it.
classic.
Yeah, that one is what like an iconic random encounter song for me. What do you got?
No one's
Is
gonna
it
argue
Hyrule
with
Warriors?
this, are they? I have Sonic, the musical movie trailer, which is maybe a little cheating because it has so many songs in it.
Ah.
I really like it. I think it is so fun to do movie trailer kind of things. I think that the songs in it all fit the characters really well. I think everyone we got to play the characters fit the characters really well. I don't know. I just rewatched that one a lot.
You're allowed to. You know, we work hard on all of them, but some of them we work a little harder on. And writing that many songs and having that many characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think this one's going to be a surprise to anybody. Hear me out if you need to. Raven Brooks is, I think, a really stellar random encounters project. It's, like I said earlier, the pacing, the way it affects you, the way it hits in certain spots. I think we nailed a whole lot of elements in it, particularly wrapping it up again. A strong ending, you know, covers a myriad of sins. And I think that it ends in a really good way. So even though we lost, you know, our typical neighbor actor, the fact that we were able to continue it, it didn't feel awful. Like, oh, that's not the right person playing, you know, Mr. Peterson. Like, what's the...
It worked. We made it work
Made
in
a
the story. Yeah.
Nate, you know, sells the role, and then you focus on this new character and his relationship and the forest protectors, and you get so many different things going on. You almost forget, oh yeah, this is kind of part of that other series I like, but this is like so different too, and it's adding a lot. So.
I'm not cheating. This was the next one in my cup. I also have Raven Brooks, which I almost didn't include in my top 15 because I was like, I already put Hello Neighbor, What's in Your Basement in my top 15. Am I really going to put two from the same franchise? But the truth is, I love Raven Brooks so much. I think the lyrics, particularly in the bridge sections, are so good. I think the choruses are so catchy. And one of the things that was like, it's a little bit how we filmed it instead of like how to watch it, but it's one of the things that shows up when I watch it, is how much of an ensemble it is. Even though when we filmed it, we were mostly all just alone in a room with the camera person. We didn't actually have that much interaction until like the very end. So it's such a nice like surprise for me watching it, being like, oh, this is how it all clicks together. This is all how it works, and it works so well.
Yeah. Not gonna get arguments from me. Hear Me Out. This one I actually might need some hearing out for. Actually, I'm gonna put that back here. This is Amanda the
You're gonna
Adventurer,
hide
the
Amanda
musical.
the Adventure. You're just gonna show Wooly.
That wasn't the intention. Hold on. This flag is in the way. There. Right? I fixed it. Okay. I did like being Wooly. I'm not gonna lie. So it was fun to film with. I want to call her Amanda. That's
Alyssa.
Alyssa, thank you. I'm like,
They're very close.
I was like, I wanted to call her like Ulysses, and I was like, that's not her name. But I was like, but her name isn't Amanda. Thank you, Alyssa. Yeah, it was fun to work on. It was actually fun to get to do 3D environments, which we'd never done before, really. Peter had done some stuff, but never us, like Gwen or I, or so. That's just a fun project. The song is actually cute. The game it's based on is really fun. All the stuff in the attic was really fun.
The turn of I'm in the room with you gives you the chills. Like,
I think that's what it is getting the everything rot section and the like monster emerging. Again, that feeling of everything hit at the right times of this song. So I just feel really good about it.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say, please hear me out. Nana knows the ending.
Oh, Nana knows the ending.
I like all the Mr. Hop songs. They all have a really delicious creep that I enjoy in my music. I feel like Nana Knows the Ending has the best lyrics of the 3 and is the one I usually come back to more often than the other 2, even though I feel like there's some really catchy parts of the other 2. But Nana Knows the Ending, I feel like it's a very cohesive project. I think Katie does an excellent job as the main character. I think that the lyrics provide a really fun background to the song, even though they're actually very listenable without the video. You're like looking about where to put your thing.
The cake is such a mess right now.
Well, it's full. But yeah, I just think Nana Knows the Ending is stellar work on all fronts. And I like those projects that feel very cohesive and like kind of every shot leads into the next one. They're not as like chaotic as some of the ones that we've done. Sure.
No, I see that. Okay, hear me out. It's gonna take me a second to find a spot. Is that on camera?
No, sort of.
It's kind of on camera. Here, I will. Here. Okay. Hear me out. I don't think I have to describe why I love Super Mario Bros. The musical so much. Nate and I just goof off kind of nonstop, and that song was just a joy because Mario games are like the favorite, they're like my favorite series, right? So getting to do a musical and then rewatching and seeing how we handled all the references and stuff. Yeah, and also that stupid 90s movie. I don't want to say it grew on me over time, but getting to like play around with some of the jokes or the characters and stuff from it and make jokes about them has been fulfilling. It's made me kind of like, us picking on Clefairy so much. Suddenly Clefairy becomes kind of your favorite Pokemon because you're like, oh yeah, I make fun of Clefairy all the time. That's like the Mario movie of the 90s and being like, I made so much fun of it. I kind of like it more now. I have to defend it now because I've been like joking about it so much. There you go. That's what I think of it.
All right. I don't know who's going to agree with me because this has a very high view count, but I almost feel like people do not mention this song and it's a crime. Never does well in the Battle Royale. Hear me out. Plants vs. Zombies is amazing. Like,
you're just saying that because it was your idea.
It was my idea, but AJ ran with it. I think the song itself is so bouncy and fun. It's the right kind of chaos where you've got like all the different kinds of zombies from the game. It's a great reproduction of the game in my opinion. I think we included so many of the elements. I think the plants looked great. I think the zombies looked great. I think that Crazy Dave nailed it. Like,
yeah,
Devin was so good.
He understood the assignment.
I just think that song deserves more attention, and it's one of my favorites.
Fair enough. It is weird to say it deserves more attention when it has like whatever it is, 50 million views.
I know, it has so many views. It just never gets talked about.
It's true. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's too normie for geeks and nerds, I guess. Okay, hear me out. But I really do love this one. And speaking of more attention, I'm sorry. Let's cover Wooly a little bit. No, I'm Not a Human, the musical. I don't want to act like recency bias isn't affecting me. It probably is. But it's an action show. It's just stunts after stunts after stunt. Like, and the way we got to film it, it was like it's cinematic. Dolan's in it. Like, it was, sorry, DeHusta, if that name meant nothing to you. It's a fun project, and it was literally spawned out of, I woke up from a dream one day where in the dream a song had been playing. The song was Live and Let Die, which is used in a 007 movie. And I went, everyone I've ever met thinks that's a cool song. I've just never met somebody who's like, I don't like that song. And so I went, we should do a song kind of like that, because it's one of the few songs in the universe I can name where I've never seen a bad reaction to it. So this video, No, I'm Not a Human, the musical, is literally spawned out of that idea of what's a song style that people all love? Can we make one of those too? I've noticed from the view count, not everyone loves it. But I love it, so I had to stick a thing in the cake about it. That's what everyone says that's a normal person, of course. Oh no, not you too.
I'm gonna second this. I'm gonna second it because I love the sense of humor in this song. I think that it is just, there's something about that line of like, well, that was unpleasant, like right after the massive violent instrumental section. I don't know. And I love the flow of that song. I think that was one of the instances where like camera work and actors worked really, really well together and did a lot of heavy lifting for each other. I just think that one is really cool.
I am like actively hunting for where things can
I think we just have to allow for things to get covered up.
All right. I'm glad both of us showed love for No, I'm Not a Human. Because I think there's
go
not enough
watch it.
love for it. Yeah.
Go watch it.
It's on me to force people. Okay, hear me out. I'm also putting, I'm sorry, Amanda. Keep squishing me further down. I'm also putting First Nights at Freddy's on the cake. I didn't do it before because I just didn't, I wanted to come back to it. But yeah, how can I, it has everything. It's got so many different types of music. It's got so many songs. It's got so many people in it. It's got voice actors and puppets. It's got action scenes. It's got drama. It's like, there are moments that like, it's heart-wrenching and moments where it's hilarious. And so I feel so good about that, even though it was so much trouble to make.
It was so much trouble.
It took so much time, and we said over and over, this video, this feature film, an hour and almost 40 minutes, will either save Random Encounters or kill it. And I'm happy to report it did neither. I guess I'm happy to say it did neither. But yeah, the lack of impact from it just, it makes me sad, but also it's a nice kept secret on the internet now that Matt Pat came back after retiring to, play an evil phone guy, and that, Nate Wants to Battle actually had a whole like second FNAF musical with us, and like there's so much there.
I agree.
Yeah, can't sing enough praise about that. And I know we did it, and it's not perfect, but
It's not perfect, but it's good.
We did a good job, I think, with that one. I can't say that about every Random Encounters thing.
Oh my gosh.
I know I can't, but I just did.
All right, so this one is a personal favorite.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's other people's favorite. It is Determined to the End. I think this one is another one of like the best songs AJ's ever written kind of moments.
Oh my goodness.
It's
a shame it's like 10 years old.
Every couple of years you have a new one that I'm like, that one's the best. But this one was one of the like first ones. We were still dating when this one came out, and I just remember being like, my boyfriend wrote that. It's so good. It's so smooth. The video is really complimentary to the song. The video is also just a really cool concept of that like flashing back and forth between timelines and like seeing objects get touched by both people in both timelines. Like it's such a good video with such a good song, and it's really, really listenable even without the video. So I feel like I come back to that one a lot while I'm like working.
I agree. That was one of the last ones I cut from my 15, actually.
Oh no!
It broke my heart a little bit, but I was like, I can't fit everything. One thing I can fit on here, hear me out. I think I can fit this here. Maybe I can't. We'll try that. You can see just the tip of it. Amiibo song. I wonder if this is one of those ones people were concerned that wasn't gonna make it on the cake. Or maybe I'm just speaking, I'm projecting from my own feelings. It's funny, it didn't age super well because Amiibo for a while kind of went dark and my singing's not great. I know that. And yet, and yet the song is fun. The music makes me happy. I think it's one of the first Random Encounter songs I ever did where I was truly like, I think I've done it. I think I've made good songs. Because before that, they were like, I think I've made a song, and people might like it, but Amiibo song is one of the first times I said, I think I can actually write good songs. And I hope that's not coloring my perception of it, but no. I'll go back and I'll listen to that song. And again, it kind of brings a tear to my eye going, that's the first time I felt like I got it. I know the recipe now. So.
I love Amiibo song. Weirdly, it scratches the same itch for me as Trombone Champ. So Trombone Champ kind of like stole that little like slot in my head of like where it goes.
Oh, that's fine.
But like before Trombone Champ, I was like, this thing is like chef's kiss and like so good.
Okay.
All right.
We're down to the like last few.
I know. I only have 3 left in my cup.
I wonder if we have any of the same ones here still.
I don't know. Do you have Stranger Things Have Happened?
No, I don't have Stranger Things. Where are you going to find space on the cake for?
I'm going to put it right here in front of everything and not care who's covering things up. I love Stranger Things Have Happened lyrically and musically. I think the video did a good job of representing the game. I think everybody working on it did a great job. I mostly, though, just come back to that like choir part at the end. I listen to that so much, and it is weird how like there's just that one part of the song that like boosts the entire rest of the video for me.
Don't jump up there. I see this guy looking. He's like, should I get up there with the cake?
No.
Please don't jump up on the cake.
Here, you can.
You can look at it from afar.
But I love that song. The video is like, take it or leave it a little bit for me, but the song just makes it so good for me.
Yeah, and like this is probably like a bad thing to say, but the Sally Face game, the property our musical's based off of, it's a little dark for me actually. So it was tough to even put together a project for it without feeling a little like I want to respect the game, but I also don't want to make it too much like the game. So I'm glad that the song does some of the lifting of making it an enjoyable project when I know that we didn't lean into some of the more like game accurate, really dark moments. Hear me out. I'm gonna try to stick this right in the front, I think. Let me get rid of it here. Fruit Ninja deserves a spot on this cake, in my opinion. And this is the one that I feel a little like, am I putting it here because of the production, not because of watching it? Because the truth is, it was really fun to film. Getting handed a sword and dressing Nate up as a samurai and being like, all right, now throw fruit at me and I'll try to chop it. It doesn't get more fun than that as a Random Encounters video. He really is going to jump up on the cake. He can smell it. The cat, Mr. Meows is all about this cake right now.
I'm going to move this chair further.
Just sabotage his cake jump attempt. But yeah, Fruit Ninja, Raimi's vocals are amazing as always. I had a lot of fun trying to combine sort of a more like Asian style of music with like something that still felt like kind of, you know, rock and stuff, and it just came together in a really fun way. So, and watching my own stunts is cool too. Not you too. You're doing it too.
I'm kicking mics, but I am also sliding Fruit Ninja in here. I laugh every time because I remember during the production, AJ being like, I want to put in this like these little vocal stabs of like Fruit Ninja, and me being like, don't do that, babe.
You're gonna ruin it.
It might ruin it. And it is my favorite part of that song. Like every single time I hear it, I'm like, this is like deliciously fun. I think it is. It just scratches the right itch. It's such a fun video. It's another one of those songs that like if no one's like seen anything on Random Encounters before, I'm like, go try this one. The singing is great. The game is really like easy to understand.
Yeah.
It's so
accessible.
Yes, but also so much fun.
Hey, that's one that they showed at our church, I think,
They
too.
did.
Well, before we moved, our church, because Raimi had been part of the church as well, that's why we had gotten used to working with him so much. And I feel like he's come back since and said at job interviews, they've looked him up, found Fruit Ninja, and asked him, like, so what's with the Fruit Ninja? And then he has to explain. But yeah, they showed it at our church, actually, for people being like, you guys want to watch the Pinkertons mess around with fruit for a music video?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, it's funny because I know it never got as many views as like the Baldi, kind of stuff or, things like that. But people are still blown away when they find out how many times somebody just stabbing fruit to music has been played on the internet. Okay, Hear Me Out. I think this is one that did you already put this in the cake, or is this just
I did
me?
not. This is just you.
This is just me?
It was definitely part of the 45.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really thought that was going to be two of us. Hear Me Out, but the C+ shanty is a sea shanty. I don't think I have to say more. But also Animal Crossing, from sea to hook to me to nook. I really relished that. I don't think this would have made it on the cake though if we hadn't gone back and done pickups of all the pirate scenes. Because originally it was just Animal Crossing moments, and then we said they should be pirates. We should make a set and do all this pirate stuff. And we really saved the project, I think, by making a subplot kind of thing where the pirates hate sea bass, and you realize that their former lives were tarnished by them. They became these scourge of the sea kind of, sea dogs.
Yeah, no, we literally filmed a whole day. I don't even think we saw the footage before we decided to do the pirate thing. I think we were driving home from the park and we're like, we're doing a pirate thing. Like we needed more than what we filmed today.
And pirates.
And it worked so well. And that song has great choir moments. That song has great so many things. It's funny. All right.
I
have one more, and it is the most hear me out of the hear me outs.
Good. I'm looking forward to it.
But I am completely unabashed about how much I love this song. I will defend this song forever. I'm always sad when it loses in the Battle Royale in the first round because nobody else backs this song the way that I do. But I am going to put Engineers Are Your Friends right here.
Right prominently front
right
and center.
prominently front and center.
Is that the first TF2 musical to be on this cake?
I think it might be.
You could. Oh man, I feel guilty now.
I love this song. I think it is funny. I think it's a fabulous country song. There are so few country songs on Random Encounters. It scratches just such a good itch because it is one of the few ones that are there. I think that having the entire TF2 cast of characters shy of, we're even seeing one or two? I forget. There's so many of them all in one space. It's so simple, but it just works so well.
It did feel good to have that many of them there to bounce off each other.
Yes.
It's we've seen Heavy and we've seen Medic, and we've seen Scout, but we haven't seen Pyro and we haven't seen Engineer and that changed the dynamic so much that it does become more fun in some ways. Plus, it had artwork from Granger.
Yes.
I don't remember if they use a different name online at this point, but
I think they're still going by Granger.
Well, either way, they did fantastic artwork. It was very last second for us, but it elevated the whole project so much to have these really cool little animated moments too, as the stories are told.
Yes.
All right. I just wanted to say our funny little cups here. I felt like we were at a weird cocktail party this whole time.
I know.
My last one, Hear Me Out. I don't even think I need to beg that hard. Don't make me beg, guys. We're gonna put in the newest possible Random Encounters musical, Needle Mouse Remastered.
Oh, it is so good though.
I could not leave it off the cake. And I know that came at the expense of, you'll notice I didn't put Resident Enis on this cake. I've told people it's my favorite musical for years. And I think it is when you consider filming it, but I don't go back to watch that one that much. And I know I haven't had a chance to rewatch Needle Mouse Remastered yet.
You've been rewatching it for the last 6 months as you get put together.
And that is part of the factor. The speed at which I was clicking each updated cut to go see how it's changed, how it's improved. I think, and I know I watched it back to back, literally second time at the premiere. That's stupid. I've been working on it all week, right? I've been playing it endlessly. How did I, at the end of our premiere on YouTube, just literally click replay and watch it a second time? Why would I do that? I don't know, but it's on the cake now because I do like watching it, and I'm so pleased with the changes we made. And I don't know if we've ever said this out loud to people. We used to do Needle Mouse live at conventions. We used to put it on in the costumes in front of an audience. And we slowly began to workshop the script because there were moments that we said, that was kind of not that funny, or it didn't work that well. So we started changing some of the jokes and we started putting in new things. And this project, it was partly born out of that after we put on for probably 8 years or something at conventions. After 8 years of workshopping this musical from what it started as on YouTube, it was we need to just update the song. There are too many funny new jokes and different lines that I want to include in an updated version of it. So there you go. That's the lore, the deep lore behind Needle Mouse Remastered. We've done it. We
This
fit
is
them all on a
such a
cake.
full cake.
I know.
I feel like I need to like pull it back a little bit
Yeah.
and like show you guys like
Hold on, let me get it back in focus.
like this monstrosity of a cake with 30 musicals on it. I was trying to figure out how many of them actually overlapped. It looks like we both did Trombone Champ, we both did Raven Brooks, we both did 2, we both did 60 Seconds.
I'm trusting that I hit my focus, but
Yeah.
I'm not known on random
We
encounters
both
for
did
hitting
First
the
Nights
focus.
at Freddy's.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, let's find the pairs, okay? Trombone Champ and Trombone Champ, right? We both had Trombone Champ.
Yes, where's my Trombone Champ?
I've lost the Trombone Champ. Let me take those, I'm gonna put them in the cup. That's
Okay.
one match, okay?
I feel like I should hold this with 2 hands because I'm scared I'm
Yeah,
gonna drop
I
it.
think you should. We both did 60 seconds.
We sure did.
So that's 2 matches. We both did Raven Brooks, right? Yes.
Yes.
That's 3 matches. Sorry, I feel like I'm taking away all the the ones that were so successful.
There's a First Nights over there and a First Nights over here.
4 matches. Yeah, that one's in deep. That one's in deep. Freddy's not coming back from that. No, I'm not a human. That's 5 matches.
We have 2 twos.
2 twos. We have 2 twos.
Somewhere, probably in the costume closet. There's one right in front of your hand and there's one all the way in the back.
Oh, the one in the back is where I was missing it. You? Yes, you. That's 6 matches, right? Mm-hmm. Did we get a 7th? Or
I think that might be it.
Fruit Ninja.
Fruit Ninja!
Fruit Ninja. Trying to hide down. Oh, I lost the.
It's okay, the flag is in the cake.
You know, it will remind us of all time that we agreed on Fruit Ninja. Okay, I think that's all of them.
I
Yes.
think so.
That's really impressive, though. Still, yeah. Only
So
I
we
did the
were
single shot.
about half and half.
Yeah. So there you go. We matched up on quite a few of them, actually.
That's pretty. And I understand why all of his are on the cake.
Yeah. So I was just gonna ask again, which things were close but didn't make the grade? Because
So-
my last ones that I removed were Enis, Determined to the End. I'm trying to remember. I was tempted to put Mega Man in, but again, I felt like recency bias was.
I don't remember what most of the last couple were because I feel like I was just like, just throw things out. But the one I struggled really, really hard with was Phasmophobia, was my last one.
Ooh, really?
Where I was trying to decide between Phasmophobia and No, I'm Not a Human.
Okay.
And I was just like, they're both really, really good videos. I feel like No, I'm Not a Human is a better song than Phasmophobia, though.
Sure. I like now I feel like I'm at a party, right? Like, oh, what did you bring? I want to say the actual last one because I forgot. I was gonna leave Castlevania in, and I feel like a traitor that I didn't because I really do like that one. But I think I switched it in Raven Brooks. I think Raven Brooks made it on because Castlevania was removed, and it was because I think the pacing of Raven Brooks is a better musical.
That makes sense.
But yeah, love Castlevania too. So.
All right,
Okay.
I'm going to take our
yeah.
cake. I'm going to put it, I think, in the
That's
fridge
it.
if I can.
We've done it. We've had another game. I hope that some of you guys are also going to make lists of your, not because I'm so vain as I need to know which ones you like, but I do want to know which, maybe even just of ours, you would have put in your top 15 too. And I know it's a lot to go through. It's like, what do we say, 180 musicals or something? So you got a lot to pick through, and obviously you've shown us Battle Royale winners that you thought were exceptional before. So, which, weirdly, Phasmophobia, you just said you cut.
I did cut.
Bendy, I don't think either of us had.
I didn't have any of these guys.
I'm not sure
in
I
my
did
top
either.
15.
Something like neither of us put Phoenix right.
I felt bad.
Misfortune wasn't. Yeah, I think they're all really good, and that's the thing is like when you're playing a game like this, you know, for years I've said, oh, I can't play favorites, so I like my children and stuff like that. At 15 years, it felt like time to at least admit that some of our musical children felt a little more deserving of our attention than others. They've aspired to be better than the Power of Pong or the Tetris Harlem Shake, okay? So there you go. A little bit of honesty from us.
I feel like I need to rescue your chair from the cat.
I would like that because I think now is time, according to my
There's another one I didn't notice.
my schedule, is that we have a little announcement to make now since we're talking about honesty. Yes, transparency even.
Transparency.
It's time to, give them a little sit-down talk and do some Q&A, I think.
I agree.
Mr. Meows, are you going to actually just sit in my chair this whole time? Because I was going to sit there. I was going to sit there. You could go sit in the cake now if you want.
Sit in the cake.
Yeah? No? Okay, I'm up. Nope. Can I pick you up and sit here? Okay. I should get my phone. How am I gonna read comments without my phone?
I don't know how you're gonna do it.
Back here. It's back here. You have a cat. It's small enough that you can move.
He's portable.
A portable cat. How convenient. Mine is what? Permanent? Stationary? What's the opposite?
3 times the weight.
A portable cat. Okay, so yeah, now I can get in the chat to be part of this. So we are gonna do a little Q&A, but first I think Gwen and I have to have a quick chat with you guys about the future of random encounters. This feels surreal because we probably only decided to have this conversation with you like a month ago, and we've slowly been trickling news out first
It's only been 2
families and Patreon. Yeah, okay, so 2 months, but family, Patreon, some other YouTubers that we've met with. We have a date in mind when Gwen and I will retire from Random Encounters, and that date is on this day next year. So June 7th, 2027 will be our last day of doing Random Encounters. And we don't know how to feel about it. We're at a loss of words, I think.
I think there's simultaneously this urge to be like, we're not excited about it, but also this urge to be like, but we are excited about potentially having more time and other projects to put our attention on, and opportunities to make things that Random Encounters didn't give us. There's been this really wonderful experience of Random Encounters of making these videos every month, of making video game musicals, of having this audience that is so excited to come along with us on all these different adventures, and we value all of those things incredibly. There's a little bit of a treadmill feel of every month you have to come up with a new idea, and every month you have to do, the thing and have it out. Obviously, we've gotten a little bit looser about the every month thing over the last year or two, especially around First Nights at Freddy's and things like that, and around going from a team of 3 down to a team of 2. But we have just arrived at a place where we feel like we have put in the time on Random Encounters, and at this particular moment, it's not giving back as much as it used to, and we're ready to see what we could do next. And I say ready, but I mean in a year, because we were not ready to just be like, okay, we're done. We have, I think, a year of things that we're excited to do them still.
Yeah.
We are very all in on this next year and being like, we don't have anything else that we want to do for this next year. We just want to finish Random Encounters out really, really strong and have a great time with you guys over the next 365 days. The first part of that was putting out Needle Mouse Remastered, which we were so excited to get to show you guys. And we have a couple of things coming up that we are very excited about. I don't want to make it sound like we have the entire year planned, because we don't. I
think it's better that way.
Yeah.
We want to be able to say, hey, this new game just dropped, and everybody's excited about it, and actually it looks pretty cool. It would make a great musical. I literally just did that the other day. Mm-hmm. I was watching a Let's Play of something, and I said, this would make a really fun musical. I wonder if we should try to squish it into our next year someplace.
And we also really want to leave room for those last moments of listening to you guys. That's been part of the fun of Random Encounters, is hearing you guys get really excited about a game in the comments and us going to experience the game and going, you're right, this is really cool. Let's jump on board. And we want to leave room for that kind of thing, for you guys to drag us into the things that you're excited about. So please continue to do that.
We want to, or at least I want to, reiterate that this choice was not made lightly. Even though I did say we only came to a conclusion somewhat recently, these last few years have been very difficult. YouTube has changed a lot of algorithms since probably the pandemic. Especially humans have changed their algorithms, their behaviors since the pandemic. And so I think YouTube is trying to accommodate a lot of those changes. And a lot of those changes have been not super favorable for us and what we make. And I don't think it should come as a surprise to hear, you can see it for yourself. Numbers have changed on our channel over the years. Our content, our style is very dated by, contemporary internet trends. So it's expensive to do what we do, and we have struggled to make it make a lot of sense to continue. But we still love doing it.
Yes.
So it truly is a little heartbreaking for us. It's a very tough space that we entered going, are we really going to end Random Encounters? And we knew someday maybe, but I believed I'd be like 80. I'd be like a really old guy dressed as Pikachu. I already am a really old guy dressed as Pikachu. but I'd be even older, and it'd be just sad at some point. And I was willing to do that. I was willing to go to the end, basically, with you guys. But the platform is YouTube, not MeTube or HerTube or iTube. It is about what people out there in real world, what they want. And what they want right now, not you guys, but what a lot of people want are different kinds of material than what people wanted in 2011 when I started this. So coming to terms with that has been difficult. But also, now that we have come to terms with it, we're excited. There are more things that we want to do.
Yeah. I'm seeing the question come up in the chat about whether or not the channel will stay here, and I want to make it so 100% clear.
We're deleting it all. It's all going out. We're never going to see it again.
No, we are so immensely proud of what we have made over the last 15 years. We are so proud of the community that has risen around those videos that we've made for the last 15 years. They're not going anywhere. They are permanent parts of our lives and your lives, hopefully. You can come back and watch them anytime you want. We might even be lurking in the comments still. We have no intention of acting like Random Encounters never existed. It has been such a wonderful, wonderful part of our lives. I mean, I don't even think you guys fully understand. It's been our job. It's been a hobby that we loved. It's been how I met him, how I dated him, how I married him.
Yeah, how we live in a house here now that we're not renting. We own it.
It's a
how I've got cats. Like, yeah.
Like, we absolutely love Random Encounters. It's not going anywhere. And we're not planning on going anywhere, if that makes any sense. Yes, we're not making new content, but we don't intend to just evaporate off the internet. Our email will still be open. Our social media will still be open. We're, like I said, might be lurking in the comments of videos. Like, we can't guarantee anything about like what we'll be doing and where we'll be, but these have been his babies. They've become my babies. Like, I love these musicals.
Except for all the ones that weren't your 15.
Except for the ones that weren't on the cake.
All those other ones. Screw those ones, but the 15 on the cake, really love those ones. One of the things that I also wanted to say is kind of piggybacking off of us not going away. We work in entertainment. That is what we see YouTube as, is entertainment. Working with you guys is entertainment. We are not retiring from being in entertainment. We want to still be doing cool and interesting. I say cool, like what we've been doing is cool.
It is cool.
But we want to keep doing things that people will see and enjoy and maybe sing along to or memorize or go back and experience again and again. And we want to do that for the rest of our lives. That we are in the long haul with you guys for. So yes, you might not see me dressed as a Pikachu at 80, but I do want you to see me someplace doing something at 80. And I want to spend the rest of my life with you guys doing things that you can enjoy. And I don't know if that would be on a TV screen, in a theater, if that's a book, if that's more music, if that's making video games. I don't know yet. And again, frankly, we don't want to find out quite yet because we have 12 months of Random Encounters still to go through. And I do not want distractions of maybe I should try this, maybe I should. No, what I should try is do my job for 12 more months with you guys, no matter the cost, and have a really good end of this chapter together.
Part of us announcing it now is because we were very much, I maybe specifically, I should say I, did not want to ever make it feel like you guys were getting the rug pulled out from under you. I did not want you guys to arrive at a point where you got your last musical and you had no idea. I really wanted you guys to be kind of in on the countdown with us so that as we're feeling like we're wrapping things up, you're also hopefully getting a little bit of closure and a little bit of feeling like, okay, I got what I needed to, and this is ending well, not ending abruptly and leaving you out to dry. Hopefully over the course of a year, that means everybody, whether you're on this live stream or not, whether you watch this live stream later, hopefully it gets out to all of you and you understand that when the last musical comes out, it's the last one. You get to say your goodbyes kind of thing.
But also 12
Small
months. 12 months is enough time for you guys to make your own video game musical channel.
What?
So I'm expecting somebody to pick up the mantle out there because I need something to watch on YouTube still after I'm retired. So yeah, get on that. Or don't because business-wise right now it's a little tricky. So find something else you really enjoy. And if you do enjoy that, it's a very fulfilling, rewarding experience. You might end up married from it. So Yelp review is still 10 out of 10, but I understand. We are going to open it up for some questions from you guys. If you want
because Waltz in the
We're getting some
Park
questions.
wants to know, will you be leaving the door open to doing more music in the future, even if it's not video game related?
Yes. In fact, we don't want to promise anything, but we're also not promising not to make video game musicals in the future. That's the neat part about the way we're ending this channel is, at the moment, we're not selling it to anybody. We're just not making things, we're not posting on it. But we have the keys to it still.
Yeah.
And that means on any given Wednesday that we wake up and roll out of bed and again see a game that we really like and go, that's kind of interesting. There's nothing right now to stop us from going, I think we should call somebody up and we should start making costumes and maybe we'll make another video game musical and post on Random Encounters as a nice surprise for people. We are not willing to promise that we won't do that. In fact, I would be kind of shocked if I lived to 80 and I didn't post another video game musical ever again on this.
One more.
It's a really long time for somebody who spent 15 years of their life. That is the majority of my working life and almost half of my existing life making video game musicals. This is like that, you could take the, what do you call it? The YouTuber out of YouTube, but you can't take the YouTube out of the YouTuber, maybe?
Maybe.
I just don't think I could stop that easily. Not for 80 years or 50 years or maybe even not even for 10 years. I don't know how long I can go. So I guess we'll find out, and it depends on what else we have. That's the one thing that could stop us from posting again, is if we're so busy making other things already and just can't find the time to come back to do this.
Which, that would be a good problem to have, like, honestly. If we're,
It would.
If we have
It is
so
the
many
goal.
other things.
It is the goal to be doing such cool and amazing things after Random Encounters that we can focus on doing those bigger, newer things together, and all the musicals we've made just stay kind of to themselves. Mm-hmm. So we're not promising to ever do something again, but I wouldn't be shocked if you ever see another Random Encounters video.
It's a random encounter.
Yeah, exactly. It becomes the truest, rawest form of Random Encounters. It lives up to the name the most if we retire next year, and then out of the blue someday, without warning, there's a new Random Encounters video.
Then nothing for like 6
and then nothing because you're not in the tall grass again for a while, and then there's a second. So we don't know. We can't promise whether or not it'll happen, but that was a very long way of saying yes. You can expect probably
at some point.
It's in the possibilities that music still comes out.
Karina2116 asked, what will happen to the Patreon? This is the one thing that we are planning on closing. It is purely because the way we view Patreon right now is that you pay us to make musicals. If we don't make musicals, we don't think you should be paying us.
Yeah.
So you can continue to contribute to us by watching videos, by streaming music, by buying merch. We are going to leave that up. But Patreon is the one thing that will be going away. We haven't decided on an exact date, mostly because we don't actually know exactly what date our final musical will come out. We know it's going to be around this time next year. But
we have a history of being late.
We
our
do.
first Christmas, it wasn't until February that Oh Meta Knight came out. So sometimes we're a couple months behind. So retirement could always slide to July or August if we're somehow finishing.
Just a little. We'll keep you guys updated, but we're aiming
Yeah.
for this time next year. We're aiming to shut down the Patreon shortly after our final musical.
Yeah.
We will give so much warning to anyone that is on Patreon or to anyone who joins Patreon in the near future. But that is the one thing that we will be shutting down.
And we might start a new Patreon for whatever the next business is. If that's another YouTube channel, if that's we're filming a pilot for a TV series, or we want to try to like shoot our own movie or something, which we kind of already done thanks to Patreon with First Nights at Freddy's. But if we wanted to try another one that's not based on a video game, or we wanted to work with somebody else who's doing a movie, who knows? That will be our chance to explore new things, and we will absolutely keep you guys updated when we know, hey, we're going to move on to this new thing, and it's another entertainment thing that we hope you guys will like. Maybe it's a new musical series. Maybe it's an old musical series. Who knows?
I have already scrolled past it, and I apologize. But somebody asked if... nope, never mind.
They didn't ask.
Blanking.
Nope, it didn't happen.
But from Jamie McQueen, what was the easiest musical to make in the last 12 months, and what was the hardest production-wise?
That sounds like Switch Too Expensive was the easiest.
Switch Too Expensive was so easy.
It's not technically from the last 12 months, though, is it? It's
Yeah, it was.
It's just outside.
Was that? That wasn't before our birthday last year, was it?
Yeah. We filmed it in May.
If you say so.
So it's
I don't
technically
remember
13
anything.
months ago.
I'm gonna count it. It was
You're
close
gonna count
enough. It was so simple. Literally, we had crossed it off of our list of like things we wanted to do because we were like, oh, Dandy's World probably makes more sense. Dandy's World will probably get more views than Switch Too Expensive, which, spoiler alert, it did. But AJ literally showed up one morning and was like, so it wasn't even morning, it was like dinner time or something. He was like, I accidentally wrote the song. And I was like, well, now we have to film it.
Accidents happen.
That's,
Oops.
that was the hard part. Now let's go to
My
the
bad.
easy part, just film a video. That's not even the easy part. But for this one, it weirdly was. And we filmed it in a week and had it edited the next Friday. I feel like it was such a fast turnaround. It was so simple. It was, I mean, you guys saw it. It was just me and AJ hanging out in our house doing silly things.
Yeah.
Like, it was great. Super easy.
I wouldn't know how to answer the question otherwise, though. I
Yeah.
feel like Dandy's World absolutely was tough. Kindergarten 3 was absolutely tough.
I think I was going to nominate Kindergarten 3 because production-wise, well, all the sets we built, all the costume
lot.
changes, all the days that we
But
filmed.
you're right.
We drove an hour and a half to another set to film. There was so...
Oh, for the hardest, you mean?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah. I thought we were talking about the easiest. And I was like, you saw the look I gave you. Like,
I
what
was
are you
so
talking about?
confused.
Yeah, okay. No, I was trying to
Kindergarten
think.
3 I think is definitely the... I think it's the hardest. I don't think there's anything else we've torn our hair out over
It
as
could
much.
be. I think our emotional state was a big factor in how hard some of these projects were to make.
It's true.
Because again, fighting that decision whether you're going to continue the channel or not has been lurking. And we didn't really say this, but I'm going to say it now. Part of the struggle was working to save the channel. The idea of I can force YouTube to recognize us. I can force YouTube to get us the numbers we need to make this continue. And once we elected, that's not the goal anymore. The goal is to have fun with the channel for one more year and not to force the numbers. It got so much easier again. And that doesn't mean that every shoot is easy. Like we made Mega Man under the belief that this is one of the musicals we want to do before we retire. And it did make Mega Man easy. We had to do reshoots on that. It was still tough.
It made it easier.
And we didn't have that many people. I think that's part of it too.
Yes.
Is reducing the numbers of team you have does always impact things. But yeah, that changed there were some really hard musicals to get through because we felt like they had to get numbers, and the desperation of going it has to do well really sucks the fun out of what we started doing for free 15 years ago for fun. It was just fun. Sing It 2 was just fun.
It was.
Yeah.
Not a Handsome Sparkly Vampire asks, are you planning on 12 more songs, or is it more unknown than that?
I'm not going to answer your question, not a sparkly vampire. You're the one that gave us that tongue twister I didn't want to do earlier. I'm kidding.
Planning, I think, is too firm a word. We are hoping to have 12 more songs before we close up shop. Obviously, the last couple months, we have only really managed like one every other month. But we have plans that I think we can handle in a more timely fashion.
Maybe.
And we're going to aim for 12 and see where we land.
Yeah, it's tough because there have been some other loose ends for random encounters that we wanted to figure out. For example, and I hate to say this like commit it on the internet, but FNAF the musical, the supercut turns 10 in like a month. And I really wanted to do something for it. I really wanted to. And we had many meetings about what we could do for it and found various like expensive problems, legal problems, just logistic problems of how do you do that, schedule problems, right? Time problems. So there are things that we might want to try to fit in around musicals. And I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe we just have to let some of those kinds of things go.
And there are things that might end up coming out after the final musical. So
Yeah.
we're retired, but we're wrapping up some loose ends that we were like, these are
Yeah.
projects we would have, not musical projects, but they're things that we would have handled earlier if we'd had the time, kind of things.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you for the good question.
Yes. How on earth, I'm sorry, this is from Jelly Bells. How on earth are you going to do the last Battle Royale?
We haven't even finished the current one yet. Getting a little ahead of yourself.
That is one of the questions we've been talking about because there are
Sure.
some lasts in our future. Last Battle Royales, last ARIA Awards,
That's
last
the hardest part, is
birthdays.
talking about the last
yeah.
things. Don't like that.
We have tossed around some ideas. I will say, I think this year was the most gimmicky I think we will ever go. I think this year, we wanted to see how it would turn out. I'm pretty okay with how it turned out.
You guys were so much less predictable than we anticipated. And that definitely, what worked in our heads or on our phones is we were like, because there's a document on my phone that are Battle Royale rule sets, basically.
Yes.
How do you change it year after year? And I'll be honest, there's more than one more. There were like 5 of them still. So we had up through about 2020 or 2030 planned? 2030. What year is it right now? 2030. This is why I have to retire. I don't even know what date it is. Yeah, we had like through 2030 planned for like what rules we could, change on the Battle Royale each time. And I don't know where I was going to that, actually.
We think we have one that we think will work really well. It was in his phone. That as long as we can pull it off, it's gonna take a little coding,
I would say,
something.
Sometimes the rules sound good here, and then you see them in execution.
We have
That's
to,
where I was going.
We have to test it out because we want to finish out on a really good Battle Royale theme. One that you guys are like, I got the most out of that.
We shouldn't. We can't diss this
We're
winner.
not
right?
dissing that winner.
I know it was very gimmicky, but also it gave a different group of people the chance to succeed than that year, that year.
That has been the fun of doing the Battle Royale. Is each winner is showing a different person that watches random encounters, if that makes sense. This year's winner is the musical for the person who cares the most, puts the time in, rewatches the video a million times. Like, it is that person. Like, I can say knowing who won. It really is a sign of the theme that it brought out the people who were like, I'm going to put a bunch of times into voting a million times for my favorite musical. And like last year's, we did the ranked thing, and it was really like, oh, well, like here's the average best out of all of these things, and that showed a certain side. The one that I love, the Little Misfortune, being the one that got the least votes against it, and it's like, oh, this is the one that nobody cared to knock out. Like that's
Sweet
really
Revenge
fun.
was such a good theme, and the fact that it went to Little Misfortune was like just.
Of course it did.
Yeah, it was perfect, pitch perfect voting by you guys to send one through. They're like, who could hate Misfortune? Like, this one truly is the Random Encounters video. They're like, you can't find people, and you can. On the internet, you can find someone for everything. But most people voting in a Battle Royale for Random Encounters were not going to say, I hate that Misfortune and her fox friend, Benjamin. They're terrible. Unless you're Mr. Voice. Everybody else likes them, so. Yeah, the identity of Phoenix Wright and the winning the redemption rounds several times.
Yeah,
felt really good to be like, that was a indication people don't want to let this one go.
Yes, they're sad to see it go. Once it's been let go, you're like, no, bring that one back.
Yeah. So.
I am so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce this, but I'm going to do my worst. Mercy Decims 8970 asked, will Replayed be brought back?
8970.
That's not how that works.
I'm just applying it to everything.
Our pastor that literally told us this morning that we should start our stream by going, Happy 670.
I didn't even know. I could have lived my whole life not thinking about that, but Random Encounters
now I'm gonna think about it forever.
Has the 6-7 birthday. It was nice of him to know.
It was.
Yeah.
So, will Replayed be brought back?
Now, this was the second announcement that we were more excited to make, actually, because this is good news. Not that retiring isn't good news. It probably is, but we are planning to do a Summer of Replayed still. And, okay, you can play with that, I guess.
It's just
the cat's biting really close to the cord, but he's biting stuff attached to the cord, not the cord itself. That's fine. That's fine. If you hear like a yowl and see smoke, do let us know in the chat, and we will look into it more. Part of our decision to bring back Replayed, even just for the summer, is because we knew that we might not have more opportunities in the future if we're going to retire. So this is a good way of squeezing that extra time with you guys in. Otherwise, I think we were prepared to say, well, the tech is always a little finicky, and we got a lot to catch up on. I was just talking about the FNAF anniversary and stuff. We got to start thinking ahead. But this next year, is about spending time with you guys, doing cool stuff together, and enjoying our community. So we do want to do Replayed after all this year. So starting this Friday at 5? Is that what you do?
Sure. That sounds like when we usually do it.
5 sounds good. Starting at 5, Gwen and I will be right back here, and I don't even know what we're playing. I don't know. I just know we're going to we're gonna spend some time with you guys.
Yeah, actually, I feel like you did tell me what game you wanted to play, and you've just forgotten.
I might have. It's probably on another list on my phone. I have a bunch of music or
I'm pretty
games.
sure I know what we're playing.
Okay. Do you want to tell them?
Do you want me to tell
It
them?
depends what it is. I don't know what it is. All right, Gwen will keep it a secret to herself, I guess. Oh, you're gonna report it to me privately. Here is a question. Oh, is that what we're doing?
I thought that's what you said.
Okay, sure.
We're gonna play Horsey Game.
We're gonna play Horsey Game because that's one of the games that I looked at after I saw it being played, and I said this would make such a fun musical. And I don't think we're gonna make it.
I don't think we're gonna be. I'm not sure how to make that, but
but we talked about ways you could make it because this is why after we retire, we're probably going to still have days where we say, "Did you see that blank 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 game that's going around?" You know, we could make something like that, and it'd just be like you do this and you get that, you make a costume from. It's gonna happen. So I just don't know how long it will take us before we crack and say, "I've got to get my musical fix. It's time." We'll see. We'll see. What do we got for questions? I was looking for them. I thought I had one, but I lost it.
Jelly Bells says we should play some Pacopia for some chill vibes. I don't know how to tell you this. I play Pacopia, and it is very chill, but I have no chill about Pacopia. I have rushed through that game so hard. Eloise was down, it caught me playing it, and she was like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "I'm already in this section." And she was like, "How did you find that section already?" So
it's true.
Oops.
I feel like, yeah, you ate through that game really, really quickly. Blue Dragon the Second 210 wants to know, if you decide to finish the lyric challenges, will you bring on guests to participate in them? So there is a logistical problem generally with the guests that we would bring on, which are, people we work with. The people we work with, they know, a little of their songs, but usually they've recorded them years ago, and they often have lives that they have gone back to since. So they're not necessarily keeping up to be able to participate so well and finish the lyric challenges. I don't want to paint with a too broad a brush. Some of them I do know watch more, disproportionately more than just what they're in. But it is still as it is, they're not crazy fair because I wrote them all.
they're
And
not
I have been
crazy
here
fair.
since day one of Random Encounters. Some people are, come in partway through. So yeah, it's not
I think it's
super
also
fair.
it's a weird moment to put them on the spot and say, "How well do you know the thing I made?" Your friends who are they tell you they watch all the videos, and I'm sure they do, but testing them is but how much? Seems a little weird.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, this
So,
is don't put your heroes on the spot and make
I'm
them
gonna put this out.
fail.
If there is a guest star who has worked with us before who wants a chance to battle us in a lyric challenge, let us know, and we'll
That's
try
fair.
to make it happen.
That's fair.
But if you
Okay.
are please leave me alone, never talk to me again, don't email us.
Yeah, kind of an open invitation. And I also know there are a lot of fans that feel like they would be happy to do something like finish the lyric challenge. There is a lyric bot, I believe, on the now it's fan run. Neff runs it. The Discord channel or server, whatever it's called. I don't use it except in that one lyric challenge we did, but it is pretty good. So you could go test yourselves and play some rounds with other Random Encounters fans.
I'm seeing a bunch of things in the chat of games that you'd like us to play, or games that you'd like us to make musicals out of. Please do continue to let us know. We love going through and seeing those comments. We don't always respond to them just because we'd spend forever doing it, but we do like going through and seeing what you guys suggest. And the answer is always maybe. Maybe we'll
Always
play
maybe.
it. Maybe we'll watch it. Maybe we'll.
There's so
do
many
whatever.
good, and this is one of the hard parts about retiring as well. There are always more video games that you want to play, that you want to make musicals about, that you want to cosplay from, draw artwork, whatever it is, make a song about. There's just so many, and how do you pick between them all? So even if you suggest things that we haven't, either done a song about or aren't playing on Replayed, it doesn't mean that it's a bad decision or a bad choice or that we didn't want to do it even. It's just you gotta prioritize somewhere because life's too short. You can't get to everything. And that's one of those hard things to come to terms with about, the next year. Which projects do you say yes to? Which ones do you not say yes to? You don't want to say no to anything when you're oh, it's my last chance. But you can't make everything. Mm-hmm. We'll see. I want to answer this one from Philippe really quick. Who has helped AJ with songwriting the most? You're looking at her. right here. This one has helped me the most.
Oh.
And quite a few people, I think, have been able to pitch in like good lyrics when I was like struggling and stuff. But Gwen has been the most active like writing partner who I run songs by, I run their mixes by. And whenever I'm struggling with things, she's happy to sit down with me and take a look at where we're at. And I regularly bring her, we have choice A and choice B. I've written both these lyrics and I can't tell which of them is the funnier one or the better. And she'll make that call a lot of times. So
I like that.
She makes good calls too.
I don't know how to describe to you how wonderful it is to be the first person to experience a song, a video, whatever. Like, there's such a magic to being brought into the know and being like, ooh, and I've been trusted, and now I also get to like tweak it just a little bit before everybody else gets the experience. And like, my tweaks are so small. Like, he does such good work.
Well, they have to be
I'm
made one
always
way or
so
another.
thrilled by it. But it's a fun role to be in.
Well, thank you for being in it. I clearly need it sometimes, and the song's benefited from it. I don't know what's going on over there now.
I think Fangsnoot has gotten too active.
Uh-oh. Might be time to put somebody away in their room.
Come on, buddy.
He's got his own room now. I haven't been able to use the bathroom downstairs in a while. It's become the snoot room, I'm afraid. But you know, the older he gets, the more likely I am to reclaim the bathroom. That'll be nice. One day. Evie 2026. Question, AJ, who is your favorite character to play in Kindergarten 3? Specifically 3. Regis was really fun. So I'm going to start there. Linda was really fun, but the costume was trouble. Go figure. Playing an alligator that's covered in slime is just not easy. Playing them both in a fight was really cool, but it was also difficult because I can't run the camera at all, and I can't even like match the actions because I wasn't the other person doing it. So I obviously love Nugget every time. I obviously always love Cindy. She gets to like slay. That's really fun. So eating it, is that what? That's like eating it up, I think is the word I was looking for.
Eating it up.
Eating it up.
Leaving no crumbs.
Eating it is like a trip and die. Which, probably one of the games she's eaten it, actually.
I'm sure.
But yeah, it's just, Kindergarten is a fun series to do because of the fact that the characters are so interesting, right? Like, it's like Phoenix Wright. They're all very unique from each other, and that makes it fun to get to play them all and try to put the spin on each one of them. Oh, are you guys hearing that?
Now he's sad that his friend isn't out anymore.
The house is haunted. I'm hearing the yowls of cats from before.
Jamie McQueen asked, what musical was so difficult that Legal said no to making it? I don't think Legal has ever said no to making a musical. And I want to make it clear, Legal doesn't say no to things for financial reasons. Legal doesn't say no to things for like algorithm reasons. Legal says no when she's scared we might end up in a hospital or arrested.
Yeah.
So
not a whole musical, just like jokes, shots. There was one for, what is the one that I wanted to like run naked?
Oh,
through the field.
Dino in the Desert.
Was it Dino in the Desert? It was April Fool's.
Dino in the Desert.
And Legal nixed the idea. And of course, I wasn't gonna do naked. I wasn't gonna do it naked, guys. It was gonna be wear like a body, or maybe not even a bodysuit. Maybe
You wanted
it was just
skin-colored shorts.
Yeah, and then we were gonna like put like a censor bar kind of thing over it to like sell, but you wouldn't be able to tell the skin shorts with the like. But Legal said, "You want to do this outdoors?" Like out in public, and I was like, well, not like, I'm not gonna find a place populated, I'm just out in a field, nearby on the side of the road. And Legal was like, you will still get arrested. And I said, why? And she's like, because people think you're naked. I'm like, yeah, and then they'll look and they'll be like, oh, he's not naked, it's fine, I guess. It's just strange. And she said, not after they decide that you are becoming a public nuisance or trying to create some sort of weird situation. If they think it's malicious, you're still gonna go to jail or get a fine.
I wanna clarify two things. One, there was a whole other video concept for Dino in the Desert before this one, and it was about a guy who like didn't have internet, so he was finding like fun things to do with the dinosaur. So the second thing I want to clarify is while he's running naked, there is somebody in that giant inflatable dinosaur costume running next to him. I believe they were supposed to be holding hands and skipping. So there was just no way that no one was going to notice the giant inflatable skipping dinosaur and the naked man next to him.
Okay, so the more you're describing it, the more it does sound like a bad idea, and this is why we do have legal. Because otherwise, that might have been a thing on Random Encounters right now.
But I think this answers the question, because I do think this is the closest to a whole musical being scrapped because of legal. Because this scene was not the whole reason that we scrapped that concept. It ended up being just a lot easier to be like, we're gonna green screen a dinosaur and have him just jump over things, and it's for April Fools. Like, we don't need to go that hard. But yeah, that happened.
You know, I have to be reminded sometimes of my fallibility. You know, you could just be like, I get to make decisions on Random Encounters, and they turn out fine generally.
This is literally the other side of the coin of what we were just talking about me being the first person to get to hear songs, and like, I get to give like this nice
the
input.
first person to pour gas on the dumpster fire, you know. That's great.
Man. Oh,
let's find another question. Although, we should probably keep it moving. It is 7 o'clock.
It is 7 o'clock. How about you find one more question? I'm going to do some quick
You're gonna
math.
Yeah.
So that I can tell everybody
Do you
what
want to take this down? And we can, that way, after you've completed your math, we can have a big reveal for everybody.
I'm leaving you alone. No dinosaurs and naked
No more naked dinosaur stories. Okay, I'm on notice. I've been put on notice. I can't do that anymore. You know what? I've only got another year. What's being canceled now, right? Let's talk about naked dinosaurs a bit. Question. Will you guys... Oh, no. Well, yeah, I'll ask this. CBL, will you guys be releasing merch from when the Fourth Wall shop first opened? Like the Baby I Love You shirt when you retire? That's a great question. So we have kept our merch in kind of a cycle, I guess. We have more designs than we generally want to have out at once. But we've also been, admittedly, really poor at updating it. We have them, and then we don't make them all available. So I don't know if what we'll end up doing is just put them all out in the merch store at once instead and say, we're not going to watch this very closely anymore. But anybody who wants them can get any of them at any time, since we're not like I said, we're not actively doing it already. But especially once we're retired and trying to find new work, and new opportunities, we're definitely not going to be thinking that hard about the merch store at that point. So I think probably that's what we'll do, is we'll make everything just kind of widely possible for you to get at that point. Apollo Fan wants to know, will the P.O. box still be open? That's a good question. We haven't determined that. I guess we'll have a meeting about it. It's going to be open, obviously, all the way through this next year. And then once we retire, maybe we'll keep it open until we know what we're going to do next. And then we can potentially change the P.O. box to a different one if you want to continue with us on whatever the next endeavor is. And again, I'm speaking so loosely. I don't know what it could be. Something that takes, years of work. And I don't think everybody wants to sit around waiting for years and sending us stuff to a P.O. box. So maybe it only reopens again when we actually have something ready. If that's a game, if that's a book, if that's a new album, whatever it could look like. Yeah, we'll keep you updated about that. I'm sorry I don't have a better answer about the P.O. box. That's a good one. Oh, goodness. Hey, thank you for pointing out, Layman Knight, that most dinosaurs are naked. I think that's important. Oh, I'm sorry. Think deep. But they're all discussing the naked dinosaur now, so. Let's see. If I'm planning to be canceled, I need to invest in a good ukulele. Thank you. Isla? I'm going to get canceled for butchering your name on the internet right now. Let's see. Gayest Plus Show official. I might have mispronounced that. Will you ever bring back old castmates like Devin, Mark, Casey, etc.? There's definitely, we already have plans to bring back some past cast members of Random Encounters for various roles. We also have, I was just talking today to somebody that's never gotten to be in a Random Encounters musical. So you might see a little of both actually in the next year, where you're still getting fresh faces and you're also getting some, some of the old school ones that you've gotten familiar with coming back to be in another video before we're done. I like to think a number of them would say yes to doing another musical with us, if for no other reason than going, there's not going to necessarily be a chance to do it. by this time next year. So there will probably be some people that are looking for an opportunity. And I'm going to throw her under the bus right now. Gwen has already requested an opportunity to sing one more kind of solo song in a Gwen Pink style. So you might, know that's like the Mr. Hop songs, some of these darker, things, too, in My Own Little Nightmare. I think she's hoping we can find time for one more in that vein that she gets to perform. And she's my wife. How can I say no to that? So I think you'll probably get one of those sometime next year. And probably some guests, too. Question from Queen Hourglass. What's the best / craziest piece of fan art you have received? There was beard soap before the beard soap existed from Nerdvana Sensations. Nerdvana's admittedly has more, I think, beard scent to it. Again, we worked with them on it. But someone else named Super Sancha actually made a brick of soap with, I want to say, like a beard head in it. It was kind of like transparent soap. And it had like a little beard inside the soap. And Super Sancha mailed that to us along with some other stuff. And I kept it forever. I don't know if I still have it because I think it started turning weird. And I say turning weird, I don't know what was going on with it. It started flaking pretty hard and like turning white and stuff. And maybe that's just because it was getting like chipped up a little bit from like friction because it was still in like a Ziploc bag and stuff. But that is one of the most unique things we've ever gotten. We also got someone's art project once from like high school or elementary school. And I regret that I don't remember who sent it. But they sent it as like a care package. And I feel like it was like a ceramic sock monkey or something. And that one I didn't understand quite as much. I didn't really know what we had done. I feel like this was before the baboon from Trombone Champ. But it was after How to Beat a Monkey at Chess. So maybe that's the connection right there. Is monkey ball, monkey chess, ceramic sock monkey art project. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think those two are in pretty good contention though for that. Let's get a couple more.
Sorry, I'm being slow.
You're good. You're being meticulous. You're cross-checking the math. It's all very important because I don't want to put up a poster for something that didn't win. That'd be embarrassing. Be terrible. Have you guys ever seen a fan-made musical in your style? That's a question from Links76. That's almost like 6787. Yes. I've seen a couple people actually do musicals using like our song and they change the lyrics. That's happened a number of times. One of my favorites of those, and it's really flattering that anybody ever does that, so that's really good. But my friend Alvin and some of his friends worked on a People of Smash Bros. Parody at some point. And that was really impressive. I want to say Alec and Alvin both worked on that, and they were also part of the crew that helped make Better possible in Hawaii. But they actually shot their own People of Smash Brothers with some like types that we had missed. And it was really fun. And they really put some work into it. It was a really good product. The other thing I've seen, it's not really a musical in our style, but I think it's just a fun story. I don't know when or how it happened. But there is someplace out there a fan-made rap battle of me and I want to say somebody from Star Kid musical? The man who hates musicals, I think. Whoever that character was versus AJ Pinkerton. And that was wild that they cast someone to play me in a rap battle. And it was like, it took little, shots here and there at each of us, as being like unique or silly or whatever. But I was flattered. I thought that's a cool thing. How many people get that? So I thought that was super cool. Again, not really a Random Encounter styled video, but it was funny that there was a Random Encounters person in somebody else's video like that. Oh, question from Evie2026. Will Matt Pat ever be back? I just invited him back the other day, actually. Although I did tell him I didn't know if it was going to fit within the, he knows that he and Steph know that we are going to be retiring next year. So we're all aware there's a schedule, there's only so many things, but he did offer if we need a cameo, he's available, or he can make it work. He's not available. We all know this about Matt. He retired years ago, and he's not available for things because he fills his retirement up so effectively with new stuff all the time. I think he's in Washington like every weekend at this point or something crazy. Doing the Lord's work. We need people to go watch the people in Washington. Someone needs to babysit these people. Let's see. Oh, I just got texted by my mom, who I thought knew that I was going to be doing this tonight. Uh-oh. Gwen's returning.
Hello. I have done math. I have double-checked my math. Excel has double-checked my math.
Oh, good.
So Gwen today can count.
On
this is
one
for
occasion.
you.
Okay, am I holding it the right way?
No. But you can hold it whatever way you want.
I was going to do the big reveal.
I believe you can turn around. There's a question mark.
Oh, you spoiled it. I was going to be like, oh, I'm a troll, but now I can't.
Oh, well.
This is fun. I don't even know who won. What? Are you ready to who's the winner?
Well, if you rip that question mark off.
All right, everybody. I don't know what's behind this. We're all going to find out together. Count us in. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Baldi! The musical. I broke everybody's headphones. Baldi's Basics the musical?
Baldi's Basics the
He
musical.
won the Grand Prix?
Who would have thought that a musical with 200 million views and no chill from an audience could get 100,000 votes?
But not me. Not me. This has never gotten to the championship even one time. We've talked about how unpopular this video is among like the voting RE population.
Not today. Literally, even if we had not let everyone vote an extra 15 per times during the live stream here, it would still have won.
That
it
is
would
insane.
have not quite made it to our 100,000 mark. But I don't know. Actually, I closed it in the middle of the thing.
I was going to
so
say,
like,
I
who knows
haven't
what it could
ended
have done.
yet. The live stream's still going.
But yeah, it won on all counts across the board.
I feel like, okay, so I'm so sorry. I feel like I just disrespected Baldi. I should have been more supportive of its great victory in a really hyper-competitive battle royale. Instead, I just kind of gave it crap. I was like, Baldi? What? But the truth is, I would never have put this one at the top. I wouldn't have done it. I didn't do it. I did not predict this musical would even get to the finals, and I certainly didn't say it would win the finals. You guys surprised me at every conceivable moment. You never were predictable.
So
all the way to the end.
For everyone who has been voting, this was the Yellow Musical.
The Yellow Musical's in my hands.
So whatever you have thought the Yellow Musical was, this was Baldi. That now you can see how long it has been ahead. It has been ahead, I think, since the first 24 hours. Maybe it was the first 36. I don't.
So we
remember.
didn't change hands of the lead at the end because it
We did
had
not
about
change hands.
10% of a lead on the next closest.
Yes.
When I want to say the stream began, but then votes start pouring in, and you're talking about 8,000, 20,000, whatever it is, and I was like, I have no idea who they're going to. But I'll be honest, I continued to go, probably not Baldi. Baldi's not going to get those votes, right? Not from the random encounters like live stream people.
Yes, it did.
You see, I just hit myself in the face with Baldi. I hit you and I hit myself. That's my penance for not supporting Baldi better, I guess.
Even if we were only to have had the votes that were from during this live stream, there were 4,076 votes cast for Baldi before I closed it.
Wow.
As opposed to the next runner-up, which had 3,106 votes.
Wow.
So it had over 1,000 more votes cast for Baldi here on the live
It was
stream.
still winning just on the live stream no matter what.
Correct.
I am shook. Y'all, how do you keep doing this? I'm scared for next year now. I thought like this many years in, 15 years of random encounters, I thought I could predict these things a little better. And in the past I have. So I don't know if this like in my old age I'm falling out of touch with the youngins or something. Or if everybody just continues to evolve a little bit faster than I'm prepared for.
A little bit faster.
But hey, who can argue with that? This is the most like seen random encounters musical of all time. This has reached like every country on the planet probably, and it's reached, I want to say like, I saw like math recently about what percentage of people below a certain age, per country and realizing it's like 1 out of like every 5 or 6, kids, or 1 out of every 10 kids or something like that know a video with views like this. And so like if those are like real facts, being like, that's like a kid in every classroom in America has watched Baldi's Basics the musical. It just sounds insane.
It does sound insane.
And it sounds like a Battle Royale champion to me.
I am thrilled to add this to our Hall of Fame. I think it deserves it. Like, this is such a staple of random encounters. This is how some people found random encounters. And when I say some, I mean a lot. This was a gigantic booming year for random encounters when Granny and Baldi came out back to back.
Yeah.
And I know alone, do you know how many people have heard Playtime say 1, 2, oops, you messed up?
I was going to say, let's not kid ourselves. TikTok re-explored, people finding Baldi's Basics because 1, 2, oops, you messed up, ended up trending there. Who made it trending? I'm not sure, but probably a whole bunch of people that had already seen it on YouTube, sharing it all over again on a new social platform. So yeah, TikTok gave Baldi a real resurgence, actually, of even more people on the platform, an entire extra generation of people, potentially, that are suddenly, like, growing up on Baldi all over again.
So much.
Yo, I feel like we need to message Nate, because that's our boy Nate. He's right there, and I was almost like, how many musicals? He's right there on the Phasmophobia one. Nate wins again. This guy has a habit of I think, starring in some really high-profile random encounters videos, and it feels good, knowing that here in like he's not part of the team right now, and yet he's right here hanging on the wall for our last Battle Royale next year.
All right.
That feels good.
Do we want to talk about giving our other finalists their laurels?
Yeah, I do need to know. We had so many colors, and I think everybody's eager. How close were they?
Our runner-up was Resident Enis.
Enis was so... Wait. I'm more shocked by who's missing that I thought was going to win. I'll be honest. I had a prediction. It wasn't Baldi, and it wasn't Enis either.
Resident Enis came in second. At the end of our voting period, I should say, Baldi, when I closed it, had a finished score of 116, almost 117,000 votes.
Wow.
We were aiming for that 100,000 votes, so good job, Baldi.
Man.
Enis, aiming again for that 100,000 finish line, had 89,000.
Oh, with a little more time, Enis could have gotten there too.
Could have gotten there.
Not that it matters if he's second. Second is last in a game like this. But still, that's really impressive. I tried to start the Resident Enis Alliance before.
I remember you were on Reddit trying to get people on board. I don't know if that was
unfair of me. But
well, it didn't win. So.
It didn't win, so it was fair, I guess.
All's fair in love in the Grand Prix.
The truth is, I feel like Resident Enis is a video that does deserve to be a Battle Royale champion. It has been so close. I've obviously tried to make it my personal champion before.
It ended up on our cake twice.
Yeah. No. Once.
You didn't put it on?
I didn't put it on. I started him in Alliance. I didn't put him on the cake.
That's fine.
But he did get some votes from me. And yes, we do vote. We try not to vote too much, but we do vote. It feels like we should participate too as Random Encounters fans ourselves. But yeah, Enis feels like he belongs on the wall. And this wasn't his year, I guess.
Maybe next year.
But maybe next year. Because that's a really good number. And I don't think the Enis Alliance is done just because we didn't win this time.
Another maybe next year, our third place with 82,000 votes. So
very
not
close
even
to
that
Enis,
far
actually,
behind Enis. Our purple musical, for any of you who were keeping track, was First Nights at Freddy's.
Purple was FNAF.
Purple.
Who could have predicted that? I would have predicted that if FNAF was the purple musical would have won. Every year, I think Five Nights at Freddy's will win. And every year, I'm shocked. It has, I think, become the biggest loser of the RE Battle Royale, which is weird because it won the first ever, Battle Royale. But Freddy Fazbear is just, he can't quite get there. Huh.
Let's talk about fourth place with 67, almost 68,000 votes.
Hey, I just want to point out, First Nights at Freddy's, the musical, did make it on the cake twice. That's got to be worth something.
Sure did.
Okay, with how many votes?
67, almost 68,000 votes.
67, you said? 1,000 votes?
Well, that's funny because the joke I was about to make.
Y'all
Y'all who are voting, go watching.
Don't say that.
What are you doing?
Okay, but that isn't a fantastic showing for a supremely underrated musical.
It is the newest musical to be
Yeah.
in the finals. It's really good.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled to see it that high. Like, to be honest, it's been the dark horse this whole time. Like,
Yeah.
I had no idea it would get this much support in the Battle Royale. Maybe some support from inside this house, but support nonetheless.
Support is support. Yeah, I'm not gonna look a gift vote in the mouth, right? And honestly, again, like Eloise killed it as Bayonetta. I think
Absolutely.
Grunt's puppet of Gruntilda was fantastic. I just love looking like every frame of those two is gold. Really fun song based on a musical, an actual musical, not just a Random Encounters musical. But yeah. It did really, really, really well.
It did
I'm proud
really
of it.
well.
I think it's one to watch next year too.
It was our green musical, so literally on the first day of voting, it was in first place. Like, Wicked Cool had a
the lead.
great lead right out of the gate.
Had the lead.
I don't think I said it. Enis was the light blue musical.
Because the vest.
Yes.
Enis's vest. light
Exactly.
blue. Okay.
The fifth place musical with 60,000 votes was our red musical, I think. No, not red. Orange. Ganondorf.
Ganondorf was
Yes.
what? How many votes?
60,000.
60,000 is not bad. Which color did you say? It was orange?
Orange, yes.
Orange. That sounds like Ganondorf. Ganondorf is the second Random Encounter official second musical ever. And the fact that
Thrilled
it
to
got
have it in the
60,000
finals.
votes, yeah, like, I really am. Like, it's weird. I don't want to, again, keep bashing Baldi, but Baldi winning is a lot less surprising than the performance of some of these, like, ones that didn't win.
Yes.
They really shocked me. You really shocked me at every turn, except I guess I was really shocked that you didn't make First Nights at Freddy's win. Because everybody thinks it needs to win, right? We all agree it should win, right? But not this year. This year, this should win, and it did.
I'm gonna say the people in the chat here absolutely saved this next one from being in last place, because it has been in last place this entire week, but because of you guys in the chat today voting for the last couple of hours, Rhythm Thief is our sixth musical. It was our dark blue musical. It came through with almost 34,000 votes.
Wow. Yeah, it did pick up some slack, didn't it?
Considering when it went into this, it had 2,173. 2,000.
Wow. I mean, again, it's an older musical. The fact that it's getting so much support here, you know, like we just made our announcement about retiring. And there is something really, really sweet about seeing Ganondorf, about seeing Rhythm Thief. You know, even Baldi is kind of dated. So Resident Enis is 2014. There are so many old projects that you guys are still voting for and supporting and pushing through to the finals against stuff that came out literally last year. That feels really good. It's like a little present for us. Thank you.
And then our final two musicals are our purple and our red, in that order. Slay the Princess came in 7th. Castlevania came in 8th. But I'm going to tell you, Castlevania people, I feel like you should take a lot of heart. You guys actually did a fabulous job voting over the week. It was voting here at the last couple of hours that really cost you. When you went into the live stream here, you had 15,632 votes. And unfortunately, you finished with just 28,937.
But that is still a lot of votes.
It's still a lot of votes.
And I know, again, there's a multiplier active here in the home stretch.
Yeah.
But it doesn't change the fact Castlevania was, again, it struggled out of the gate. I remember making it, and I remember feeling quite disheartened that I could find videos about Castlevania with 1 million views out there that were like 7 hours long. But a music video with Dracula and Simon Belmont that was like 5 minutes long couldn't get like, you know, even 500,000, couldn't get 250,000. Felt ridiculous. Knowing that RE fans voted for it still, that feels good.
And all of these musicals, like we're talking low numbers-ish, like talking about some of these coming in with 2,000. All of these musicals fought their way through here through phase 1 through phase 2. This is the finals. Every single musical here is a fantastic musical.
Yeah, Slay the Princess came back from the dead, essentially.
Absolutely.
And got to the championship. That, like we said, only really has happened with Phoenix Wright. So the pedigree is strong. If that's the path Slay the Princess wants to take, we could have a poster of Slay the Princess up there right next to Phoenix Wright in the future. I wouldn't feel sad about it. It was on the cake.
I wouldn't feel sad about it.
So
No, but this one, Right here,
This
Baldi's
one
Basics, joining our Hall of Fame. Thank
gonna
you
be on the wall.
so much. I feel like I'm thrilled to have this one enter the Hall of Fame as the most passionate crowd musical. I think this has been a really fun year for us to watch you guys kind of engage with it so much more than we thought you would. I know a lot of those rounds closed super early in the beginning. We just had no idea. Like, we were literally calculating, being like, will we even get 1,000 votes? Like, will people be into doing this? And the fact that you guys like took it and ran with it. Not a pun on the race thing, but I guess sort of a pun on the race thing.
Gotta go fast.
Absolutely loved seeing you guys do this year, and loved getting the chance to see how this kind of battle royale would play out. Thank you for giving us this grand champion.
Yeah, I am really excited. I feel like Baldi is a great fit. And honestly, I was thinking there's a few like kind of darker, musicals up there. This is a super lighthearted one to add to the collection, but I think the collection could use a little bit more quirkiness. So it's gonna look really good up there. And it's gonna look really good on some of your walls, because we're gonna be giving away, what? Oh no, we're giving away next year. Sorry, you gotta wait until next year, psych. We're gonna give away 16 of these next year. This year, we're giving away 15 Bendy and the Ink musical posters, because that's the last one. We already have those printed.
That sounds like a great time for me to also remind you that we have 2 other giveaways going that are only for people here in this live stream. I'm going to drop the links in the chat one more time. And they will be open until, I said 8 o'clock. I'm going to leave them open till like 9, so to give you guys time to wrap up what you're doing and respond if you want to. But they were only intended for you guys. So thank you so much for showing up to join us and celebrate and have a good time. I hope you've had a good time. I know we've done a lot of tongue twisters.
I had a good time. In spite of losing and doing a poor job at a few of these things, I've had a good time. And I know I'm going to have a good time for the next year. And on this day next year, I'm going to have a great time. So yeah, thanks for joining us. I guess it's time to probably sign off. Have I forgotten any cool birthday things, or?
I don't know.
It won't matter, because we're gonna see a bunch of these people on this Friday right here on this channel playing horsey game apparently. I hope you're not offended, but I'm expecting we're gonna name horses after some of you. No! And we're gonna find out how fast you run. It only makes sense after the Battle Royale, the RE Grand Prix, that we make them compete in a race of their own, I think. It's the only way we can follow it up. Guys, thank you again for 15 fun, amazing years. We're looking forward to the next year here ahead. There are musicals already in production. There's music on my computer. Like I said, there are guests already scheduled for stuff. And there are already musicals we're trying to figure out when to fit them in or how we're going to do them. So be looking forward to another musical shortly. And if you didn't watch some of the recent ones, like Needle Mouse the Musical Remastered, it is now available, playing over on the Random Encounters main channel, and the cast and crew did an amazing job at that. I love it so much. I put it right on the cake at the end, because it is one of my 15 favorite musicals of all time. Go take a look at it. You ready to sign off?
I think so, but one of us has to push the button.
I know. I'm gonna reach my arm.
All right.
If I get on my feet, I can do this.
So I think it's time for a 15th birthday beard salute.
And we have to beard salute 15 times, right?
15 times. Okay, sure.
We're not going to do that. That's annoying. I don't want to be annoying. The internet's like, too late for that, AJ. You should have stopped 15 years ago if you want to stop being annoying. All right, guys. We will see you Friday if you're going to come to our replayed stream. And otherwise, stay tuned. I think we've got more musicals in the works, and probably even some behind-the-scenes videos for RE Extra as well. See you later. AJ, beard salute! Woo!